My name is Jeffrey. I play Merric Stark, who is a dwarf cleric.
I'm Brendan. I'm playing Regolith Hipparchus, a half-moon elf sorcerer.
I'm Dorothy. I'm playing Elodie, who is a half-elf bard.
My name is Corey. I am playing Jiggy Cratermaker, the gnomish engineer.
My name is Daniel, and I run the character Isabella de Montagina. I am a halfling rogue.
My name's Amber Rose, and I play Gladiolus, the human fighter.
I am Trevor. I am the GM for this 13th-page campaign.
This has gone so far downhill. Can we just get Connor in, and then, like, or at least get Arankaz on the throne, and then get Connor in, and then give him the axe? Can't we just do that?
Entirely an option. It might become harder to do once he's the low king, though.
Yeah. Or, like, can we just get Connor in there?
You know, we could We could break into the vault, get the axe, so that way he doesn't have to be the king.
Breaking into the vault is a poor choice.
I think I might have a man inside.
You do.
Damn it.
Andrew's character.
Oh my gosh. Like,
I think I'm planning an inside job here. This is where you try to contact him. He's like, what? No, fuck you. You're like, well, that's that idea shot.
can we flee this place forever?
Yes. Nothing is forcing you to be here.
Go live with the goddamn three.
I just assumed, like, everyone just go retire.
You could make for the Midland Sea and catch a boat to Drakenhall.
Fuck it.
Can I see the map from someone?
Are we actually considering booking it?
I don't think so.
You'd have to get to the sea, but it's
But
not
if the
that much.
if the Iron Haunts are telling us to let Orion Perez win, I am very fearful for my own life. And I think I have a better shot at living on the outskirts of the map than anywhere near Orion Perez.
I mean,
Well,
Doc over there has pretty much worked out why they might want that axe. So there's a good chance that they don't actually care about a Rankerez. They just want the axe.
Yeah. Okay. We'll make a deal.
I know, we
Which
could
actually
do.
suggests something else.
We'll make a deal.
Doesn't he have a brother or cousin or something that has potential to be that looking?
Yeah.
He himself does too.
Yeah.
Why
not get the Iron Haunts to do
No,
with him?
I don't want his cousin up on there.
What about him?
Yeah, he'll be, but then he'll have to stay in Anvil. Do we want to lose our best friend, our best healer?
well,
It's not like
best
he's
healer
dead.
yeah, but then he'll be stuck. A monarch doesn't leave the kingdom that often.
Worst case
correspondence.
scenario is Jeffrey would make another character. But
best case
and then you would have the Low King as a friend.
Yeah. Best case scenario, you'll have the Low King and his army of bodyguards on the party.
Just always part of
Just abandon all subtlety in every task. Just, yep, army going out there. Roll out.
You're still going on adventures for like no particular reason.
He's
Like,
the king. Who's going to argue with him? I want to go out adventuring. Are you sure that's wise? You're fired. Out of a catapult into a lake.
Yeah. On fire.
Yep.
I have one guy right beside me who's just constantly sending pigeons to to ruin my stead.
Someone has summoned and bound Perry's spirits to be a little pigeon carrier.
No, that's his hell.
He has his own hell, carrying Tom's stuff.
Yeah, he actually is in hell.
Oh,
By the way, it wouldn't have been perjury to say Perry was working with the demon. You didn't have to say Vlad.
you could even say that Perry engaged in a dark magical pact with the demon.
Yes, like
That is also
that
true.
is complete truth. Like that is 100% truth.
The thing is, I like doing the lies where it's not technically lying, but I don't know what was not technically lying because I've been missing a few sessions on the train.
Right. So yeah, you guys could have said that. Just be like, this Perry guy made a deal with the demon.
Yeah, it would have been real handy if you showed up to the trial, to your own trial.
You could even say he made a deal with this demon in exchange for her help.
Yes.
Were the terms of his deal.
Yes.
You don't have to specify carrying stuff.
Yeah. What kind of help? All kinds of help.
Yeah. So, alright guys, I have a plan now. We go back out through Anvil, past Glitterhagen, go all the way to the Abyss, and pray for forgiveness from the Great Gold War.
an option. Might take a while.
Like, okay.
All right. Here's an idea. We go into the Hell Marsh and just fight orcs and demons until we're level 10, and then
Just grind out level 10.
And then come back and we're like, what's
or,
up,
or
Merric?
level 9, at least long enough until I get my teleporting spell, and then I can just teleport us to the abyss.
Jeez, I want to go to the abyss so badly. There's plenty of ways to do that.
Okay, so I think
Hell, we can go anywhere on this map.
I think
as
we
long as I
have
know
two
where it
options
is.
left. We either deal with the whole Rank-Res issue, or we deal with the missing Merric issue.
Yeah. Let's.
Only note to keep in mind is the rank rise, as far as you know, is currently in Forge.
Oh, right, we're
You're an animal.
Fuck.
Oh crap.
Well, I think
Oh, crap, I
I completely trying to
completely-
get him on the throne. Then the next few
Hello?
campaigns, I'll be campaigning. And
Isn't
Now
it?
that you've gotten out of your trial date and stuff, you can hear news, and the Undermarch has actually been fixed.
I was gonna ask
So
you.
you'll be able to get there through there.
Yeah.
Take a few days, but
All right. I guess we're heading
Get it.
back to Forge.
We could ask one of the Iron Haunts to teleport us there.
That is true. We could. That would very much help.
Yeah.
Especially since one of the Iron Haunts is here.
and then you wound up in Drakenhall.
If that
There are
happens,
several Iron Haunts here.
Have a nice life.
Yeah, I don't think telling the Iron Haunts we're going to Forge right after they told us not to interfere with the coronation.
No, that's the thing. We'll
No,
make you
we
the
can-
king. It will benefit
yeah, no,
both
we can
parties.
tell them that we know what they want and we'll get that. We promise to get it to them if they help us.
Yeah, I
Kinda
don't
feel
think
a
you're
little bit
too
like
good on
Satan's.
making promises here.
I mean, you can make that promise.
Then we need to raise Perry from the dead and get him to swear a blood oath. He's got a history of doing it. He knows how these things
On
work.
punishment of death. He doesn't fear death anymore.
I will mention right now that when I reach level 8 or 9 or wherever I get the resurrection spell, I'm not taking it. Because that's just going to make me a target.
Yeah.
Also, the resurrection spell in this game is pretty rough.
Yeah, that too. Like, I can only use it 4 times total. Fourth
Oh.
time it kills me.
Oh, wow.
oh,
So you mean 3 times?
Oh, the best part is it's actually
Can you use the 4th time on
also
yourself?
an individual person can only be resurrected 4 times. And if you are resurrecting someone who has been resurrected before, it hurts you to the degree of the number of times that they've been raised. So if he's been raised 3 times and you try to resurrect him as your first usage of it, it would just kill you.
oh.
Can
So it's a bit of a gamble if you're
can you
resurrecting
use
someone
the
you don't
4th
know
one
really
on
well.
yourself?
No. It's like, I think it's the first time you do it, it just makes you exhausted. The second time you do it, it takes off half of your hit points. And the third time you do it, it takes off all of your hit points and puts you like unconscious and like into a coma. And then the 4th time you try to do it, it just kills you.
Damn.
That's pretty hardcore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip that.
You were wondering why
Really.
the Diabolist had established an alternate system of returning to life. Might be because she's out of castings on that one.
Are we? Okay, wait.
On the
So-
plus side, if you made good enough friends with the Iron Haunts, they don't care about dying.
So much.
You'll be able to get them to resurrect you.
I'm
But
sure they
again,
know
only
it.
4 lives.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they know the spell. Probably
Well,
prefer.
that's the thing though. Each of them in their body would have 4 castings in it.
Okay.
So every time they reincarnate, it would reset.
But they wouldn't give a crap. 'Cause
Yeah, but you said it again. We can only be resurrected.
Yes, that would remain a
But
limitation.
Yeah.
they wouldn't care because they would never reincarnate themselves. They're just like, oh hey, it's me
They,
again.
they would never bother resurrecting
Yeah,
each other.
There's like,
though.
hey, let's like, oh, we gave birth to another me.
Oh, me number 9,846,234 died. I don't care. There are few things I care less about. The only one being whether or not I die. Iron Haunts are fun.
Okay, so in the long run,
If you engage the male Iron Haunt in single combat, one of the first things he does is lop off one of his limbs.
yeah,
Because otherwise it's just boring.
so
One of his traits is flawless defense. Any attack against him misses.
one?
Yeah, no, we went through that.
Any attack?
Yes, I think there's an exception for attacks that target mental defense.
Okay.
It's the only thing that can hit him.
How did we beat one last time?
Because they weren't going all out.
Did they chop off both arms?
Yeah, one of them chopped off an arm and was already missing a leg.
Yeah, right. Okay, I was like, how did we... Okay.
Because the thing to keep in mind with
Wait,
them
is
is
flawless
they don't
attack-
want to give away what they are.
Yeah.
So if the option is die or risk exposure, they'll just pick die.
Yeah.
Eh.
So
Well,
flawless
I
defense, that's like an at-will thing?
Yeah, it's just a constant trait.
Okay, another thing.
Also, he can't be surprised.
Another thing is, we do have...
They both actually have bad traits.
Hey, what happened to the ring that Perry had? It's gone, right?
The Stone Sun ring?
Yeah.
Fell off with his body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might still be on his finger unless I'm looted.
No.
They collected your corpse. It got looted.
Yeah.
I assure you, it got looted.
With the Stone Song group,
Feather probably didn't help his case.
should we call them in and be like, hey, don't need to do what you're doing anymore? Like, they're still working in the...
Considering you've publicly gone into the Iron Hunt's compound and forge, I doubt any of them will talk
That is
to
true.
you.
That is very true. Okay, so in the long run, the Iron Hunts kill each other off. They're all gone.
Where were the
Are we
fort
just gonna leave the
we took
Diablos?
over from the orcs, right?
It's near Forge.
Yeah,
I
so
think
it's
the
like
Diablos might be
somewhere
a little
in the
mad at
northeast
us.
area.
For giving
I
them the
believe
method of
it's
suicide.
Northeast, yes.
Yeah, near Dragonwood.
It's not nearly that far.
Okay.
Like, on that map, it would be almost within the symbol marked Forge.
Okay. Okay, because I
Like,
remember
it was like a day's walk from the city.
What was
Okay, I'm
up
just
with my
remember-
vision? I still don't get it.
But there were tunnels, right? Tunnels that led to the Elf Queen's
It
Wood.
led further off, yeah.
Okay.
Through other dwarven settlements and whatnot.
Oh, okay, no. I guess the vision means that Connor's the key to releasing the Iron Hunts from the Diablo's hold, which probably has something to do with the axe. Oh, that vision is just... I hate visions. They're the worst.
I believe you mean the best.
They're the worst.
This is what happens when you force me to spontaneously come up with a vision.
Yeah.
I will give you cryptic bullshit.
God damn it. Prince of Shadows, damn it.
Alright.
In the long run, let's say the Iron Hunts succeed in essentially committing suicide. What the hell are we going to do about the Diabolist? She's not going to be happy.
We kill her.
Always an option.
Alright. Alright.
She's not
And then we'll-
indestructible. She's just a powerful sorceress.
In fact, the
Okay.
Iron Hunts are how she's kept alive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of people have shot her in the face before. Many a band of heroic adventurers have gone and slain the Diabolist, and then another one shows up. And then they get accused of being frauds.
They have a psychic link with the Diabolist, right? The Iron Hunts?
That you don't know.
Okay.
You know they don't like her.
Like, I assume something, because then, like, them killing each other, I feel like if the last one dies, she might know somehow.
Man,
She probably has some sort of signal that'll pop up. Okay, so I guess the plan
The
is...
problem is, what's going to happen with her dad once we kill like his greatest enemy?
Yeah!
all sorts of fun things.
So the next quest then becomes to kill her dad.
No, not necessarily.
Turn him from the dark side.
Maybe turn
Like a family
his
intervention. Get all her brothers.
turn his evil or turn his ire against the three.
Even if you got rid of the Diabolist, there's
There's
still
still
the Iron
demons.
Sea,
Yeah, there's still lots
which
of
just
demons.
unleashes like Cthulian horrors on a regular basis.
That's what he means when he's going fishing for the weekend.
Yeah.
fishing
You see
trips must
that
be fun.
island down there where everything is marked as ruins? Yeah, that's where he goes fishing.
Okay,
Like,
So,
great family
Where does it say
vacation.
ruins?
On the right hand side of the
Oh.
Wildwood, there's a thing called like the seawall, and there's a bunch of things marked ruin on it.
okay.
Those
so,
used to be villages and stuff.
so I guess, what do you want to do? Do you want to hunt down Merric, or do we want to fix the whole Enrankra situation?
Well, as far as Jig is concerned, he has no idea much about this Nightcross thing. He only has your words on it that he's a dragon.
Gladiolus technically doesn't have a job right now.
But what he does know is that Merric helped a demon, so he's going to choose that.
I'm putting this up for a vote. I kind of want to take out Enrankra
Yeah.
for reasons.
That seems to have been the main goal for these, like, on the train and all that.
Yeah.
Arankara seems to be like the biggest threat, but I guess Merric is probably the most immediate.
Oh, that reminds me.
Rankraz is a large threat, but he's a festering threat.
When's the election?
Not for quite a while.
Okay, we can take care of Merric.
Translation: a plot convenient distance.
Okay, we
If
can
you
take-
feel like going after a rank raz, it'll be mysteriously sooner.
we can take down Merric.
Yeah, Merric
We can
probably
take
will.
down
It'll
Merric.
just be a dramatic battle during the primary debates.
Yeah, we're just like not even close to the election. The first debate, just like
Massive.
let's do it.
Massive slaughter fest during the Republican primary.
There is
Because of course, it's the big dragon.
that.
Oh, you know he's a Republican. Like, how could he not be?
Yeah.
I mean, he's really into the arts, so he could be a liberal.
Conservative people can like art, Brendan.
I mean, have you seen his art?
Most people like art.
Have you seen his art?
Have you seen what's under the mattress of most conservatives?
Or in the basement. Okay. By the way, my plan with the whole Merric thing, I'm gonna loot him for every magic item he's got.
And he's probably got a
Speaking
lot.
of
He's
magic
like the
items.
head of.
He's the founder of the university.
Founder of the university in Glitterhagen.
Yep.
Okay. Speaking of
A lot
magic
older
items,
than he looks.
we found, of course, that whippy mace thing, which
Is this still
I have.
evidence?
But nope, I've got it.
Okay.
I've got it at present. Any one of us can use it. Technically, either the rogues use it too, but they take penalties.
Yeah, this is the heavy weapon.
Yeah.
If we do run into her dad, are you going to use the Darth Vader voice?
Maybe. I hadn't considered it until now.
Does he have a rebreather?
No, he just has a really big, helmet. Hard to
I was
hear
actually
through
kind
it.
of envisioning it was more like Kohen the Barbarian
Yeah.
in Discworld.
Kohan?
Kohen. He's like a 90-year-old barbarian. And your first thought is, how could you be an effective barbarian? He's 90 and still a barbarian, and he's not dead.
By the way,
He's
what's
not lucky.
What's up with us and fighting like almost ancient enemies? Like,
There's a certain abundance of them.
yeah, but like, there's, newer enemies that aren't ancient and murderous. Like, why do we just like, oh, this guy's old and powerful, let's go after this guy?
Absolutely, why wouldn't you?
Because we have poor choice in early level quests.
Bunch of fucking
The High
idiots.
Druid's not particularly old, but you opted not to engage in a long conquest fight with her.
Wait, what?
Oh, way back in Glitterhagen when you were investigating Bloom, there was a connection
Oh,
with
yeah.
the High Druid that you just sort of ignored, wandered off from.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, whatever.
There's this entire drug trade.
That might come back and bite you in the ass.
Whole drug trade, not a big deal. He's the new Heisenberg.
Yeah.
I just this party is like the worst thing that can happen to anybody ever, including the people in the party. I seriously hate our adventuring party.
Just every last one of you, I would throw in a fire.
Like, I'm not excluding myself. I hate myself. I've made some dumb decisions.
Why do you hate me?
I
Does
hate
that ever show
everybody.
up?
No, I just hate everybody. This whole party sucks.
To be fair,
Well,
Doc hasn't done much in the
gonna
way of
say.
stupid decision making.
Yeah, he's done the least to screw us over.
Like, the
It's true.
closest thing to even a possibly stupid decision he made was accepting that shield from the Ironheart lady.
And even
that was
then,
fine.
I didn't keep it for long.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. I just lost track of it.
You should still have it.
What?
Do you mean you just lost the slip of paper for it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can probably find another one.
Yeah.
Here, give me the book.
Yeah.
I will try to find it in there.
I changed Gaddy's one unique thing from being Legacy of Heroism to be Legacy of Heroism in air quotes.
Oh yeah, I think I remember. I was thinking the monkeys steal something from me. Can they just steal the shield from the Iron Hunts? And they said no, they steal the hammer.
I stole the hammer, yeah.
Yeah.
Monkeys ever going to show
Oh, yes.
up again?
It was a shield of resilience.
God.
Yeah.
Increases your maximum hit points by 4. It has a recharge 11 plus ability. When you make a basic melee attack, heal using a recovery. And the quirk is eats an odd vegetarian diet and advocates it loudly.
I think I mentioned how weird it would be if I had that shield
Yes,
and
you
acted
did.
out both quirks.
Because your other quirk is you want meat all the time.
Yeah. Meat, vegetables,
Tremendous
meat.
desire for meat, but you only eat vegetables.
Yes.
So you're just in a constant state of existential horror.
Why have I done this to myself? Just throw the shield down. But stats.
What hit points? Anyway, it is now 6 o'clock, and I see neither Dorothy nor Daniel. Giant jerks that I are, not emailing me and letting me know. Daniel's usually better about that. But, in either case, when last we met, I kind of want to hear you guys explain what happened when last we met. Come on.
We got off totally scot-free.
Confess your sins.
There was enough of me talking in the last video.
I could surmise the first half of it.
I crit failed my wisdom check when the
When you
lawyer
randomly
was
decided to roll to see if the lawyer convinced you of his
Right. Yep.
to do that.
To commit perjury.
Yes.
I ended up getting bribed.
If I crit succeeded the wisdom check, I was going to try charisma roll to see if I could convince him to recant his evil ways and become a good, honest lawyer.
Probably would have been a DC like 35. It'd be a rough one.
There was a blueprint found in a secret compartment in his room.
I forgot about that.
Yes.
What? Whose room?
The lawyer's desk.
Yes.
The bottom drawer had a secret compartment with a blueprint of a house in it.
Yeah, and you were trying to memorize it.
Yeah. It'll be a memory roll one day.
About all you know about it is that it was a house and it had a lab somewhere in it.
What kind of lab? Bloom,
Kind of lab.
perhaps?
Kind of lab that an alchemist would use.
For Bloom,
The
perhaps?
blueprints do not specify what was being made in the lab. Shockingly. Yes, just in the middle of the lab, it
Plans
just
for
says
a Bloom
meth
lab.
lab in the bottom. And this is where we put the meth lab.
Yeah.
Ah, it's Walter White's house.
So,
He wouldn't cook meth at his house.
no, yeah.
No,
you
use
got
someone
a
else's.
trailer for that.
Yeah, he's not stupid. Well, he
what
is
was it?
stupid. Just not that
No,
stupid.
it's Jesse Pinkman's house. That's right. Yeah, that was the house.
He's
that-
like a wizard. He has high intelligence but low wisdom.
What was
Kinda,
it?
yeah.
So, yeah, you got bribed. You found the demon book somehow.
Prince of Shadows dropped it off.
Ah, alright.
That was one of your icon benefits.
Yep. And then, or Izzy's, then you decided to talk to the head of the Ironhawk family because she wanted to see you for some reason,
Yep, she showed up that deal.
and then got her to summon the demon, apparently.
Yes.
That would be your 5 negative Diablos benefit.
Alright.
Triggering there.
So, and that's about as far as I got it.
Yeah.
Well,
Me and the gnome got really close.
yep. You now have an elaborate web of lies of your history together. Jeez.
I remember that.
Well, I guess we should spend some time reminiscing. That is still my favorite line of that episode.
That's a great way of just. Oh, jeez.
Anyway, your lawyer engineered some great witnesses to act on your behalf in your defense. Throughout the trial, you managed to get all charges against you refuted, and you were acquitted of all crimes, except perjury, because you weren't accused of perjury. That may come later. You basically got off in as much as OJ got off. Everyone kind of thinks you did it, but you were technically acquitted.
If the
Actually,
glove
really-
don't fit, you must acquit.
I think technically though, the only people who outright lied were these two though, right? Because the rest of it we just
People who outright lied was mostly Jiggy
true.
in explaining his history with Doc. Doc wasn't so much questioned about his history together, so he didn't have to lie. Saul lied a lot. The various witnesses he paid off also lied quite a lot. Gaddy did not lie, actually, when you were on the
Yeah,
being
so that
testifying, because you
probably-
did not have to.
Yeah, that probably also wouldn't have gone over. well.
Actually, you would have had to, because you would have had to lie and claim that a couple of nobles and that pirate guy were with you when you were fighting Succubus. But apart from that,
I should be like, yeah, it might have been kind of
I don't
busy
know.
smashing the thing with
Once
a hammer.
once the red fog descends, I don't remember much. I don't pay attention to things that aren't targets. Anyway, so you guys have been acquitted. You are currently in Anvil. Merric has disappeared somewhere. He was not at his home when Saul's associate paid him a visit. You're not sure where he is. You could figure out where his home is pretty easily, so I'll just tell you that if you wanted to know. You also still don't know why he was trying to frame you.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
with that in mind, you are in Anvil. Would
So-
you like to perhaps try and find somewhere to sleep tonight?
So, I
Probably
mean,
not a bad
we
idea.
could talk to Saul and ask him to ask his guy if there's any sort of evidence he might have found in Merric's home.
There's a slight complication with that, is that now that you have been acquitted, he is no longer your attorney. If you want to talk to him, you may have to pay him.
Yeah, that's fine. To maintain attorney-client privilege.
Yep.
Just be like, hey, we need legal advice. Here's $1.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we can either talk to him, ask him if they found anything at his home, or we can just go to his home. I think the first option is the best because they might have taken something, and we'll obviously miss it when we go there. So yeah,
Could indeed be. It is probably late afternoon at this point.
Okay.
Saul's office is still open.
yeah, let's go see Saul. I think
Alright.
if everyone's okay with this.
Should some of us perhaps acquire accommodations
Sure.
while the other half works?
Well, I'm a priest, right? Are the other priests?
They'll give you a place to stay.
Yeah.
They're still not convinced about your friends.
Well, I was.
A lot of the parts of that trial were weird. Like, there were a lot of witnesses changing their stories. That's the main reason why people are suspicious of
I
you.
mean,
Are there any local?
we're the heroes of this city.
You are. That's carrying some clout.
I wasn't on trial.
Is this true?
We're the hero. I'm a hero of the city.
Have you ever played New Vegas when you, like, do all the faction quests and they love you a bunch and then you randomly shoot a bunch of people and you get that wild child reputation?
Yeah.
Everywhere you go in town, people either like you a lot or they hate you. There's very little middle ground.
Okay, let's go find an inn first, maybe. Dear
The other
God.
option, I guess, is if there's any
I
like.
mean, I could ask the Iron
housing, would there
Haunts.
be any like?
Crusader
type
Hangouts?
housing?
Not in
No?
Anvil, no.
Okay.
Can
He's not super welcome in
I
most civilized
I'm
areas.
guessing not. Thought I would check.
There is
Can we-
still a
can we
there's
ask
still a thing that I
the Iron Haunts
that I
for a
want to
place
do
to
is
stay?
consult. the
Do you
Iron
really
Haunts
want to
about
get
something.
any
Okay.
more
I'm
in depth with
okay.
them? than
I'm
we need
okay with hey, like if they're gonna kill me, they're gonna kill me. Like there's no way around that. So
Entirely possible.
making it easier for them is not gonna hurt me in any way.
I'm just gonna walk around with a big target painted on my face.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wear a shirt that says "Try it."
All right. Yeah. Let's find an inn near the Iron Haunt mansion.
Certainly do that.
Let's do that. That's where I'm going. You can
Alright.
stay with your church.
Yeah, I'll stay with the priest, I guess.
All right. Certainly do that.
Scotty will do that. Possibly stopping by any street vendors and picking up some food.
Oh yeah, lots of stuff. You're a little concerned that your mace might draw comment. You go to put it on your belt though, and something odd happens, which is the tongue snaps around your waist like a belt, and then all the little claws flip in so they're not visible. So it just looks like you're wearing a belt. A very creepy pink belt.
I enjoy that the girl has a weapon that doubles as an accessory.
Does it have taste buds on
It's
it?
even pink.
Does it have like little bumps for taste buds?
It might. Depends how closely you examine it.
I look pretty close.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's a tongue.
I'm horrified.
Make a sand check.
I'm horrified.
Gaddy's
If this were Cthulhu,
not.
you would totally be making sand checks.
Alright.
As it stands, you're just like, man, that's weird.
That's a real creepy belt you got there.
Anyway, you find the West End Lodge, which is a reasonably rated little inn near the Iron Haunt Manor.
So I head in, find the innkeeper.
Oh, hello there, hello there. Hi.
Hi there. We would like to rent 3 rooms.
Eh,
We are willing to pay. How long we plan on staying here? 2 nights at most.
eh.
We'll pay for the 2 nights in advance.
That's all right, I suppose. I think there's lodgings on the second floor. Can find you something there.
Yep.
Shuffles sideways over toward like this little cash box in the back, like blocking it from view.
Reaching for my gold bag.
He tenses a little when you reach
it's
at your belt.
Just like, and then just untie. How much gold is it? I'll pay for everyone.
It would be 12 for everyone, including Elodie and Dan. He's charging you basically a gold a night for 2 nights
Okay.
per person. Although actually, if you're getting 3 rooms, just go 6. He's charging you per room rather than per person.
As,
Yeah.
as we leave to go to our rooms, they're walking away. Guy just like pops up behind the door and goes, "Boo!"
He falls on the ground, huddling with the down.
Wait,
Good.
Just pokes his head up over the table. It's not funny.
Chuckling her whole way up.
I have a
the
very
stairs.
weak heart.
Wait, you did this to
The
the
guy has a
innkeeper?
heart attack. Could she be culpable?
If she did it again, now knowing he has a cart condition, yes.
I'd like to apologize for my friend. Take an extra cup of gold.
Boo.
That's all right. You can keep it.
No, no.
Don't worry about it.
No. I insist. I leave it on the counter in front of him.
If sir insists.
I do insist.
Take the
strongly.
Jam a wad of pills in his mouth.
No, yes. I leave it on the counter and walk away. Thank you.
Your rooms are on the second floor.
Yep.
They're actually quite nice rooms. They are both corner rooms, which
Nice.
is nice. Sort of like a rectangular building. You have both corners off
Yep.
on one side.
It's gonna
Looks like he's
throw
terrified
stuff
about making angry.
in. Yep. I'm gonna throw our stuff in there. All right.
Both the
let's
rooms have like a little lockbox chest you can lock stuff in.
let's go
Bolted to
talk
the floor.
Let's go talk to Saul. Well, actually, you're with us because you just didn't rent a room, right? Because you're just gonna go to the church later when you need to
Yeah.
sleep. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's head to Saul's and then talk things over.
All right. You arrive at Saul Goodelf's incredibly honest legal establishment.
Is there a big drow, like a really large drow, sitting at the front, breathing heavily?
Yes. He's reading Guns and Ammo.
Yes.
Bows and
Exactly.
arrows.
Yeah.
Yes. He just nods as you come in. You can see Claudia sitting at the front desk,
Hi
busily
there.
scribbling away. She looks, if anything, more sleep deprived than she did earlier,
Uh-oh.
or did yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello, welcome back.
Oh, did the coffee
Is-
not help?
Oh no, it's lovely.
I think here's the thing: coffee keeps you awake, doesn't help you sleep.
Yes. Her problem is not lack of alertness; it's lack of sleep.
Oh. Well, that's the opposite of why I confused. Alright, I completely
She actually has
misread.
like a mug of it next to her. It is a substantially large mug.
Here's an herbal tea.
It has
It'll
written
help you
on it,
sleep.
yes, I need this much coffee.
Yes.
There's an herbal tea that we have.
It says
uses
take on
hobbit
pain
weed.
of death.
We get her a box of hobbit weed. It's an herbal tea. Drink it.
Oh, I don't indulge in that sort of thing.
It'll help you sleep.
That's all right. I sleep plenty.
Okay.
I
Is Saul
slept a
in?
whole 2 hours last night.
Yep.
Is Saul available?
I believe he's in his office at the moment. I could announce you. Was there something you needed particularly?
We just wanted to talk to him about some stuff.
Oh, if you wanted to book an appointment, it's 100 gold for an hour.
Sure. We'll do the 100 gold.
All right. Shell it 100 gold.
Yep. This is when having tons of gold comes in useful.
Yep. Oh, you did. One of the things Saul did manage to do for you that I didn't mention last time was Rankeraz's stuff from the train that none of the nobles claimed. He managed to label that as yours.
Nice.
So you got to keep all of his stuff.
Nice.
No one refuted you.
We went through the boxes.
He may have taken some proportion of it in legal fees.
That's fine. We have no problems with this.
There's like a busty naked dragon portrait on his wall.
There totally is.
It's in the foyer, not even in the back office.
No, it's totally in his office. It's like just above his desk. There's like a painting of a green dragon coiled around like a whole big mountain.
Yep. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go in and talk to Saul.
Ah, welcome back, welcome back. What brings you back? Some sort of problem? I hope it's not a problem. I hate problems.
No
But problems
problem.
can be made to disappear.
No problem. We were wondering, you know that your guy you sent to check out some things at Merric's house.
Ah, my recon and specialist associate, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Indeed.
Did he find anything peculiar about his home,
Oh.
like other than him being missing?
Shocking lack of appropriate security, perhaps, but nothing apart from that I can think of.
Didn't pick up anything. Nothing like lying around. Might have shown where he got off to.
Hey, please. I hire professionals. They don't nick things.
I mean, something could have happened to fall in his pocket. We don't know.
I pay my specialists very well. They don't leave things like that or nick things.
I'm not
They
saying he
better
took
not.
anything. Just saying things happen, you know.
Doubtful.
All right. Okay.
Still not sure where he went, though.
Do you have anybody searching for this guy?
Merric?
You know,
No. I mean, trial's over. Not my problem anymore. Unless you wanted to make it my problem again.
I'm gonna put it up to you guys. Do we want to make it
I
Saul's
wanna
problem
find him.
again?
He tried to kill us.
Essentially, hire Saul to help us find him.
seems to have people who know people
Yeah.
and who can get places. So
He's a guy who
probably
knows a
couldn't
guy.
hurt.
Yep.
Is that somebody's unique thing?
That's Izzy's unique thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this person
guy
right
knows a
here.
guy.
This guy right here.
He tragically
Well done,
had his
Daniel.
tongue burned by a really bad cup of coffee earlier, so he's not going to be saying anything during
No,
this session.
He's just sitting in the corner quietly, nursing his tongue.
He's doing his impression of Johnny Tight Lips.
I ain't saying nothing.
I ain't saying nothing.
The
Why tell the
trial
doctor?
is
Tell him to suck a
over,
lemon.
Izzy. Come on. It's,
Yeah, ain't saying nothing. Gotten into a mode. It takes a few days to get out of it.
Alright, Saul, how much
Lawyer
would it,
lock, I believe it's called.
how much would it be to procure some services to locate this man?
Oh, tracking him down? Well, tracking down runaways isn't really in my wheelhouse much, but I know a couple of guys that do that sort of thing. I could put you in touch with them if you'd like.
Absolutely.
Bounty hunters, tracking down stuff, that kind of guy.
Sure.
Now, are we talking bounty hunting, or are we talking just blatant abduction here?
So they're just private investigators.
Well, investigators investigate. They don't do anything once they find him. If you're just looking for someone to find him,
Yeah, just
that's
report
going
back.
to be a bit cheaper.
Yeah, just report
Yeah.
back, and then we'll go talk to him.
All right.
Have a few words.
What kind of radius of search are you looking for here? Because I know some mages who can search pretty wide, but if you're just looking for a citywide search, I can use them low, a bit lower cost there.
How long has it been since he went missing theoretically?
Like a day.
How far could he have gotten?
He's the
in a day?
founder of
He's a
Liturgy.
wizard.
He's
Yeah.
a
He is
wizard.
a
Chances
wizard.
are he
If
knows
he
how
had
to
if he had
teleport.
like a linked gate in his house, he could be anywhere in the world.
well, I guess we can just make sure he's not in the city.
Yeah, sure. We'll just go with the citywide search.
All right, sure.
Why wouldn't we hire a wizard to do it?
I'll contact
Well,
my good associate
True
Cat,
point.
the bounty
Like-
hunter.
Well,
So,
okay, although, wait,
a lot
if
of money.
he's got a linked, if he does have a linked gate in his house, that might be
mage
something we're
might.
searching for.
Right.
Dog's the bounty hunter, and he's literally a werewolf in this thing.
No, it's actually Catriona, the bounty hunter. She's a werecat.
Okay, so we're gonna. Could you also hire a mage to find out if there is some sort of gate he might have used?
Oh, you mean like to break into his house?
Maybe.
Can you do the scan from outside the house?
Not really. I mean, it's a mage's house. He's got wards around.
Yeah, just find out where, like, if he did teleport and where that might have been to.
Well, I mean, most of the mages I know aren't really big on the B&E stuff. I mean, I could find you one, but it wouldn't be cheap.
I think citywide
Now, if
search
you
is
want
enough.
Citywide
If
search.
you wanted to go lower cost on that one, I would actually recommend you could bust in there yourself. Once you do that, aren't you got some magical talent, right?
Some, not any
I could
professional training in.
I could get a mage to cook up like a device that you could use to on any portal you find that can tell you where it was last used to.
Okay,
Then you could just break in there and stick it on there yourself.
sure.
That could be handy.
That's cool.
If such a gate exists.
Yeah, if such a gate exists.
Okay.
Going on spec.
He gets out some paper, starts scribbling down numbers.
Yep.
They're getting increasingly worryingly high.
Yep.
So you're starting to miss Perry. I mean, he didn't cost money.
No.
No, but he did cost sanity.
Yeah.
He didn't safety.
He didn't cost me my family. This doesn't cost me my family members.
Well, you don't know that.
Oh, that'd be cool if I could send out my cousin in the shadows and just be like, look for this guy.
He tells you that hiring the bounty hunter to do a citywide search would run you about 1,000 gold.
Okay.
If you want to go with a lower cost alternative bounty hunter, that's the bounty hunter. That's track down, catch, and bring back.
No.
For just investigation, that
Yeah.
would be merely 100 gold.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's yes.
doable.
That is much better.
Yeah.
We don't need to bring him in. We can handle that part. We're pretty good at the whole. Hi, we're trying to find you, and now that we have punch,
No. We really want to talk to him.
we want to send some words.
Do some
In the
aggressive
form of our
negotiation.
fists.
We want to send a message to the guy.
Yeah, it's not about money. It's about sending a message in the form of our fists.
Everything burns, baby.
Like I got brass knuckles that say message on them. Send them a message.
What does he brass knuckles that just say message? Just punch. There, give you a message.
I want to exchange
no,
words.
it says message backwards. Message received.
I kind of want a set of brass knuckles that just say words on them.
Yeah.
You can exchange words.
Yep, exactly. That would absolutely fit too.
Although,
Okay.
you know, we don't really have to tell this nice lawyer here
So are
that
you-
we
are you
plan
guys
on
okay with-
smashing him with a
Well,
hammer.
no. We're just gonna exchange words. Some pleasantries. If you guys are okay with splitting this,
Yeah.
it wouldn't cost us much.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll split the private investigator
Now,
costs.
for the portal attunement device, I can run
I
some
should
numbers,
probably
but
mention I only have 30 gold.
I'll
mind.
for yours actually. According to my
I'm a
sheet
priest.
here,
I'll
according
just
to
tell
my
you,
sheet here, I've
Saul
got-
basically says for the actual portal attunement device,
so.
do you want it fast, cheap, or good? Because he knows a guy, he can cut some favors and get you 2 out of 3.
Cheap and good.
Cheap and good? Alright. So he tells you it's going to take, once you get it in place, it'll actually take a while to work.
Alright.
It'll take actually 24 hours before you'll actually get reading back off of it. And it's got to stay on there for that duration.
That's not going to work for us.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Cheap and fast.
But that's not necessarily accurate.
That's better though, because then we can get a general
Yeah.
zone of where to search.
Yeah. Unless it tells us the wrong side of the planet.
I mean,
Anyone can give me an intelligence check. Sure.
I crit.
Ooh, 23.
24.
Wow.
Gaddy's
It occurs to you if you break into his house, you could disable the portal. So if he did leave town, he wouldn't be able to come back instantaneously.
Uh-huh.
And also, if he is in town, the bounty hunter will find him.
Yeah.
So you could go for the cheap and good one and just note that you're not necessarily going to be hard to get 24 hours.
sure. Yeah.
Because if he is in town and able to screw with you, the bounty hunter will find him.
Yep.
But if he's out of town, you can stop him from coming back long enough to actually get a read on where he is.
Right.
My only concern is being in that house that long, or gaining entry and then gaining entry again to a house of like.
I wouldn't worry about that. It's all
we
it
do have a
says.
handful of
I mean, he
those.
doesn't really have much in the way of a staff.
Yeah. And I don't think anybody in particular is watching his house right now.
I mean, some people were watching it during the trial because those accusations were thrown around, but they got other stuff to do. They've moved on since then.
Yep.
It's pretty much just like his housekeeping servants and a couple of guards.
You know,
I mean, none of them are mages. If you stuck that thing on there, I mean, they wouldn't know what it is.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll go with cheap and good.
just to give a general guess about where this fellow is there any chance he might be in Glitterhaven?
Yeah, that's possible. We don't know for sure.
We'll have to
Entirely
cross
possible.
that bridge.
You know
and
what?
arrive at it.
I'll send. I don't know. I'm not gonna send a message because that can get intercepted. Never mind.
Yes, they can. Would you like to send a coded message, perhaps?
Send a coded
Your family's
message,
probably pretty
and it's
good at
encoded
finding-
using the key phrase, whatever my cousin's name was, is dead.
If you're looking to send a message to Glitterhagen, I got ways I could send one for you.
Nah, cheap,
Didn't
cheap
we
and
used
good
to
is
know
good
a
enough.
pigeon guy?
Yeah,
Yeah, he used to.
yeah.
You're not sure what happened to his pigeons in the interim. I
He-
mean,
he
he's been gone
disappeared.
for a long time.
He disappeared.
Dave's Chicken Hut's been doing surprisingly good business since then, though.
Well, I might be gone, but there's other people that work there.
That's true, yeah.
Yes.
How long do you think they can resist the monetary allure of Dave?
Chicken Hut.
As long as
boss
they
isn't
can
coming
avoid being
back.
sued. I mean, they're technically not their pigeons.
Yes, but corruption is a thing.
Yes.
I'm so confused.
No
what
one will
we're
be.
talking about right now.
No one will
I
notice.
don't
You
know.
just get a
So
bunch
Perry-
of rats glue some
Harry's
paper
family
rings
owns
onto
a
the paperweight.
messenger pigeon service, and across the street is this place called Dave's Chicken Hut.
Chicken spelled with a Y.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
not technically chicken.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, Dave himself is a horrifying yellow tentacle monster.
Yeah. So yeah,
That may or may not be Perry's fault.
You say may.
I had to double down there once.
You actually, I believe you had the wings.
Yeah.
and you managed to fend off.
There was a con check
Yeah.
involved.
Okay, yeah. So just the scrying device.
Cheap and good.
How much? Yeah.
Alright, cheap and good, 50 gold.
All right. So we'll just
So,
can-
so far,
between the two of us,
oh, yeah.
75 each.
Any one of you can stick on your character sheet in your inventory somewhere. Slow portal key.
Okay.
Actually, doesn't Perry have 2,000 gold?
Jiggy does.
Yeah, Jiggy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
While Jiggy's in the corner, we steal it. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, it's
Doc actually does know that. He was there when Saul bribed you.
So wait,
Up to you if you want to spend that or not, though.
I might need it.
cheap, fast.
I might need it to pay bail.
Fair enough. I don't think 75 gold a piece is any skin off our backs.
It's
Yep.
cheap and good.
I went down from 695 gold to 512.
By the way,
Big
did,
friggin' deal.
did we
It's
want
cheap
to,
and good, not cheap and fast.
Right.
Did we want to
Thank you.
retrieve
Fast is what it is not.
Yes.
Is that train still here?
Yeah, it doesn't have most of its staff at the moment.
Yeah. Did we want to retrieve that all that art? That
Oh, Saul actually did that.
Oh, someone already did?
He
Okay.
put it in a claim when the train came in, marking it as possessions of yours because you told him basically
Would you guys like?
Rankraz was shipping it
So-
and all of his guards are dead, so no one
Yeah.
else was there to claim it or refute that claim.
So it is actually being held somewhere.
It's
under
in
our names?
your possession.
Yeah.
Possession,
So,
yeah.
want to hold an auction?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yep.
say somebody want to.
Alright.
Now,
somebody know
that
again.
said,
that actually we should maybe
you
leave that
guys
to-
might not be the best people to auction that off.
No, yeah. We'll get a ranker. I mean, Saul to do it for us.
Izzy could certainly do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
She has art critic as a background.
Sure.
And
Or art
also she knows
connoisseur
a guy
and
who
knows
knows
a guy,
Although,
knows a guy.
but the
So
okay.
it would also give a good explanation of what that
Izzy's
character is
doing.
doing during
Yeah,
this
we'll get
session.
we'll get Izzy to
So
start auctioning all
Izzy's
of that.
liquidating our assets.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever she wants to keep, she can keep. Of the share,
Yeah.
it comes out of her share. Oh my gosh. Okay.
We're gonna have to go back to. Oh, geez, where was the town that we started?
Glitterhagen?
Is Glitterhaven?
No, we didn't start there. We started just outside Glitterhagen. Then we went to Glitterhagen. I'm like, hey,
Well,
shit's crazy.
well, the point is that I live somewhere en route from that train,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have to go back.
The train itself actually goes from access to Glitterhagen to a little village near the boatway to Shadowport, and then parks up to Anvil.
The point is that I'm gonna have to go back with my dead sister.
Yep. No problem. That reminds me, I do have to bury my cousin.
Yep. You could, of course, just get them buried here.
That doesn't seem like something either of them would do.
Cousin, where do you want to be buried?
Depends. In all honesty, he would probably say he doesn't care.
All right.
Let me ask you, Brendan. When you die, do you care what they do with your body?
Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
I
dead.
think most people have a similar.
I kick it straight off the train.
It's the living
It's like a rare few who are like, I don't want to be cremated or whatever, or they're like I don't like the idea.
Harvest
And
the
e-
organs.
And even then, it's usually a case of I don't want them to do this specific thing.
Everything else, whatever.
Don't put me in body worlds at science world.
Yeah, like something like that. Like no, I don't want thousands of people staring at my junk.
The de-skinned version of it.
Yes.
The Creator Makers have a family gravesite.
How often does it explode?
It's called Creator Maker, so
50-50.
Oh wait, actually, that's
Every
how they
time they
dig the
run out of
graves. They just blow a crater, throw you in there, then bury it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do one of those like.
How important
The-
you were in the
the
family
wood pile.
line is how big of a crater they make for you.
I'm gonna give him the Darth Vader treatment and burn him.
Alright. You can certainly get them cremated here in Anvil.
No.
No shortage of sources of fire here.
Oh, really?
No,
You
I'm
don't wanna
gonna
donate
do it.
his
I'm gonna
body
build
to
like a
magic?
pyre, throw him on it. Go.
donate his body for magic. I can only imagine something.
To
Volunteer
university?
your body for necromancy. When you die.
No.
In all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised if in the average fantasy setting that was a thing.
Probably.
Like, I bet you, like, if you actually went to like a fantasy setting where raising zombies and skeletons was a thing you could do, the first thing I could think of that would happen is there wouldn't be farmers. There would be a necromancer who's just like, hey, when you die, can I use your body to make a skeleton to farm the land for me?
I'll pay you.
Sure.
And then that's just how farming is done.
Sometimes you get a toe.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, Saul, how long will it be to get this device, as well as how are you gonna? Or we'll let him know where we're staying.
Don't
Yeah.
leave it for us at the desk.
Yeah. Do like leave us a message and we'll come get it.
Alright, sure. Pick it up like at his office, you mean?
Sure.
Sure. He'll tell you he can probably get it rushed. He has some information regarding the mage in question that may be able to expedite that particular request. Just
Cough.
just because you're my client. Though.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
don't give this treatment to anyone.
Absolutely.
He'll tell you he could probably get it done by tomorrow morning.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything you guys like to do in the meantime?
Yeah, I want to talk to that Iron Nut lady.
Okay. Okay. Wait. First.
You don't know anything
Okay.
about her, though. Neither do I.
Jiggy has no idea who she is. But
Jiggy's
what he
never even
does
met her.
know is that she seems to be a pretty good wizard.
She
And
testified.
knows
He's never even met her.
Yeah, he was
Jiggy?
himself.
No,
Yeah.
I was.
No.
Did she
Remember-
testify in the court?
No.
No.
Then yes,
Only
no.
the girls. Only the
No, no.
girls.
I thought I was
No.
there
She,
when...
she was at
No.
the. She was in the female
You were with
prison
Doc.
only. Yeah.
Oh,
She only
damn.
talked to Amber and the other girls.
So
Damn,
Amber,
okay, so
anything
I
you'd
had
like
no
to do in the
reason to talk to
meantime?
her. Damn it.
Well, she's already
mean,
sent a
she
letter
might
to
have
her
mentioned
dad
her.
inquiring after
Well,
the
if she
Iron
did,
Haunts,
that
'cause
would
they're like,
be a
hey, we're
reason.
having these people called Iron Haunt. Do you know anything about them? So, but that, my first hear about that for a while because no one will tell
Now
her.
that I know that you sent that letter, I'm gonna tell you, watch your back, and tell your dad maybe to watch his back.
I don't think her dad needs that message, to be perfectly honest.
That's true. He probably is watching his back 24/7. In any case, you
Probably.
might want to watch your back now. Like especially.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
I'd say if they're probably in downtime, she'd probably say something like, "Oh yeah, my brother told me about this great bar here. They have underground fighting ring." And yes, that's.
All right.
She's gotten to go check out the underground.
Let's go make money, guys.
Yeah.
Gamble.
There's totally Dwarven Fight Club somewhere.
First rule about it though. Don't talk about it.
Well, if he's learned
I'm pretty
about
sure the first rule of Dwarven Fight Club is yes, you do have to wear pants.
At the very minimum, shorts.
You have to at least wear shorts. I don't care if it's traditional.
Greco-Dwarven.
Greco-Dwarven wrestling, yes.
Doc, anything you want to do?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. I guess I'll do the cremation right now.
Alright. You can certainly do that. Gaddy, are you actually going to go and try and find out an underground fighting ring?
Well, this is our first like actual mission. This would be one of the first times she's actually gone out and done something without her family around. So she'd be like basically being a tourist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a Temple of Azazel here?
Possibly.
Oh,
There might
that's
be a
what I'm
shrine.
doing. I'm giving her a tour of the city.
Alright, sure. Does your tour include Dwarven Fight Club?
Yes.
Alright.
So she keeps wanting to go places. You're like, no.
It's probably
no.
like the Temple of Cord or whatever, or like the
Yeah.
Dwarven deity of battle and strength.
Clyngeddon, I think is his name, is the Dwarven god of battle.
Yeah.
Yep. The pit of Clyngeddon.
So yeah, are you doing anything?
Well, the question is whether or not that I learned of this Ironheart lady.
We probably talked about her a little bit
Well,
at least.
When
Just feel like
Well,
this Ironheart lady
do
came in.
do I know that she summoned this demon and was really scary and powerful?
well, Gaddy wouldn't have said anything.
Good.
Well, yeah, Gaddy wouldn't have said anything, so it would have depended on
Okay.
Izzy and Eleni.
Elodie would have mentioned.
Well, I think we've established that Izzy ain't saying nothing.
I think Elodie would have definitely mentioned to me at least that Ironheart lady showed up, and I would have been like, all right, that's great.
Oh, actually, no. When I was talking to you, I mentioned it, and you did the funny face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I did
true.
mention that was there. So
Yeah,
I said
and
there's this
So you
lady.
certainly at least know that someone named
Although I
Helen
actually didn't-
Ironhaunt showed up.
I actually didn't say Iron Haunt. I think I said something Hawk. I think because
You eventually said
did I
Ironhaunt,
did I
yeah.
say Iron Haunt? Okay. Oh yeah, because obviously I knew it because
And we
you
go,
said
oh.
that.
We're like,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we
so you
are we
would have heard the
good?
name. You would have heard the name.
Was she nice? Was everything okay?
She was nice by the standards of an Ironhaunt.
Amazing.
She was
I
pretty good
specifically avoided telling telling them that her history, like why she.
Yeah, it was established that no
Not
one
gonna
was
spread that around
tell us.
anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody gets to find out anymore.
No, did you establish her? What's the word I'm looking for? Skills.
Yeah.
How skillful she is.
Yeah, I did.
We'll
I did
s- we-
I believe he said that she's very scary and powerful.
Yeah, we'll say like we fear her completely.
That seems like a general enough reason.
If you're going there, you are not affiliated with us. Don't.
No, you know what? I will go with you once I finish my dealings. I'll come with you to go talk to her.
I'm not sure if that'll help me or be.
Well, I do need to talk to her anyways, and just say thank you for your help. I'm sorry for all inconveniences we have caused, the many of them. Please don't kill me. Yep. I think that's basically covering everything I'm doing for the
Can you
night.
pass this? Can you pass the sugar? Please don't kill me.
Yeah. Anything I say to her followed by please don't kill me.
So you guys are going to visit the Iron House then?
Yeah.
Alright. You come to the front gate of the manor house. It is closed. There's a guy with a hook for a hand and a split hair lip.
Do I remember him?
No. You remember him in as far as you're pretty sure he's a male Iron Hunt.
Hi there, male Ironhunt.
I have a name.
Mr. Ironhunt. That's my father. Also me.
Yes.
He doesn't say that, obviously.
No. It's like, yeah.
Do you know who I am? Regular Hipparchus. You might have heard my name.
You're put on trial.
Yeah. We're here to see Helen.
Helena?
Yes.
He actually looks you up and down and goes, yeah, surprised me. Alright. You can roll me a wisdom check.
That'll be 20.
He does not seem to recognize you.
That is weird.
Or if he does, he doesn't recognize you as knowing anything about him.
Yep. Well, no, we did establish they have a psychic link. It's just they do it when they choose to. They don't automatically communicate all information universally.
You don't have any idea, actually.
No.
The only thing you know is when a new one is born, it knows everything, every previous information.
Yep. Okay.
There is no established knowledge of any cross-communication between the man and the woman.
Right.
Something the woman knows does not necessarily the man know.
Okay.
And also, they're
Currently, you know, you talked to a female Ironhawk.
Yes.
You don't know if she mentioned anything about you to the other guy.
Yep. He probably would kill me.
Decent chance.
Realizing that. Okay.
The other thing you know with your check, is you recall Ironhawk's mate outside of the family, because otherwise they generate demon.
Yep.
If you're going to visit the lady, you're pretty.
You can make a good guess as to why he thinks you're here.
Doesn't surprise me.
How high is your charisma?
Pretty high.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
My charisma is 14.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Helena.
Oh, you. You eventually track her down. You go into the female section of the Ironhaunts Manor area. They have two buildings because they hate each other.
Hi, Helena.
You just poke the first lady you see, say, Helena around? It's just points.
Alright. Hey.
She's just at a desk, scribbling something.
Thanks for your help
What help?
with the trial.
You're not good at this, are you?
No, I am not.
You're not very good at this whole subterfuge thing.
Nope. I don't know. I assume it must be safe.
Relatively. What's that prick comes over again?
Ooh.
She just looks at you like you're crazy. That prick. She points toward the front gate.
Ah. All right.
The only prick.
Right. Okay.
It's a joke on too long.
So
She is significantly less giggly than I am.
we've heard. Somebody told me that you're. We found out you might have been looking for something that's stored in the vault, maybe that'll help resolve your situation.
The axe, you mean?
Yeah. We were thinking we could propose a deal.
No?
Instead of a Rankaraz taking the throne, maybe one of the Starks. By one of the Starks, I mean Marius.
Merric, you mean?
Yes, Merric. Thank you. Sorry.
You mean that guy? No, you're not there.
Yeah. And we promised to give you access to this.
Not sure I want someone that inquisitive of the throne.
Well, anybody but a Rankaraz, honestly.
I have to ask, what exactly is your objection to him?
I don't know. Well, as of right now, he wants to kill me.
Well, yes. That's
But-
more or less your own fault.
Yes. But before that, I don't know. The whole body snatching thing, not exactly. Yeah, not exactly on the up and up. And
She looks like she could not give less of a shit about someone doing that.
I mean,
She has done such worse things. She invented that spell.
I know. Yeah, we used it.
Out of character, you're a gangster family.
Yeah.
We're not. We don't.
You are totally a mob family. all the Glitterhagen family. They're literally called the Five Families.
Yeah. But we're the lesser evils.
Lesser evils, relatively.
Your family. What's your family like?
We're the Starks. We're generally known for building a lot of bionics and cool cybernetics.
Mechanists.
Yeah.
Alright, but like, okay.
Like in
it's
Skyrim.
not
they're
cybernetic in that it's energy powered. A lot of it is steampunk
Yeah, I was
and
just-
magitech.
I was just trying to figure out whether we were all from vaguely built legacy.
kind of.
I think
Shady
we've
is
established
the
that nearly
party.
everyone in the party is from some well-off background. I don't know
Yeah.
about Jiggy anymore. Perry was.
We're more middle class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all upper class twits.
Everyone
Especially
except
shady
Izzy.
background.
Izzy's not.
Yeah. He just happens to be rich.
Izzy came by her wealthy, honest way.
Yes,
By
she's
stealing all
new
of it.
money.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just
Personally, I don't think Connor would be a good choice for Low King. I'm not even sure he would accept the position.
I'm fine with abandoning that whole thing, just not Rancor as.
He's smart, knows what he's doing. He's good with money.
Making very good points, actually.
She is. It's just
Actually, that's a
the entire campaign has essentially been based around this at this point.
Although, quick question: why? Like,
Maybe the fact
what
that
is
it's
the problem?
technically not a dwarf being a dwarf king.
Yeah.
That's an issue, but
Where is a Rancor
What is
as his
Rancor's-
birth certificate?
He is not a dwarf.
okay.
He became a dwarf.
Yes.
But what
Via
is
soul
the Rancor
stealing
going
magic.
to do once he's on the throne? That's the question. That's
Rule.
what matters. Yes,
Probably hoard, as dragons do.
Yes.
Like, hoard.
Like, he has to have motives for doing that.
His motives are very simple. He's a dragon. He wants wealth and power.
And there's a giant vault of wealth.
He
The
wants...
question is,
I believe what he mostly wants is to prove himself better than the three. A long time ago, the Green's patriarch was imprisoned by the Elf Queen. I believe he wants to be the new one.
Okay,
No, actually, I'm
Something of a
curious.
chip on the shoulder.
okay.
You know, why not just let him
How
have it?
is he going to become the new Green Patriarch if he's not exactly green anymore?
He's graded on the inside, and that's all that counts.
Well, truth be told, I doubt he would make a big secret of it to the other dragons.
I don't want to die. That's the big thing.
Oh yeah, you're all concerned about that, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're weird.
Yes, we're weird.
I wish I could die.
And we can help with that. Just don't let a rank rest take over.
And I'm actually starting to be swayed. I'm kind of curious.
Rancor's on the throne? But the thing is, there's a whole bunch of...
None of you are here. You hear none of this.
You know, I'm actually curious as a player.
No.
He just says,
Tell you what,
I'm trying to give you a reason to not want to...
I won't support his appointment.
Okay. You're not going to challenge it in any way. Alright, that's fair.
As long as I get my axe, I don't care whose ass is in that chair.
Okay. That's all I really wanted from you. Thank you.
Is there anything else you needed?
Yeah.
This guy wanted to talk to you.
I need to.
Who are you?
My name is GD Creator Maker.
Litterhagen Crater Makers?
Yes.
Okay. She reaches under the desk, hits something.
Magical shield.
You can detect a ward against fire here.
It's in the last
But it
page.
only covers like the furniture. Not
It doesn't cover her.
Yeah,
she
she's
doesn't
like,
care.
yeah, whatever.
Some of this stuff is expensive.
Yes.
These notes are not easily replaceable. I'd have to write them out again, and that's a pain in the hole.
Now, have you heard about the tragedy that happened on the train?
I heard about a bunch of demons killing a bunch of people.
Yes. My sister was one of those people that was killed.
Uh-huh.
Now,
I don't know if you're expecting sympathy there.
no. So, the thing is that after that, well, I want to kill all of them. I want to kill all of the demons. But I managed to kill one of them, but she came back. How do I stop that from happening?
You'd have to go to the abyss and kill them.
That complicates things.
Go talk to the great worm.
Sorry, I have no idea what that noise was I just made.
You started laughing all of a sudden out of nowhere.
No, there was that little a high-pitched whine I sort of made for some reason.
As far as I know, there's no other way to kill them. You can extract their soul and bind it into something, so they can't go anywhere.
Ooh, I would want that.
That's why I
Or you can always,
originally made that spell.
subjugate them to your will.
No, I'd want like a succubus magic item because it would increase my ability to charm people.
Are you gonna put it in a body pillow?
No, it'd be like a necklace or something.
Well,
It's still kind of creepy.
It would just give off this faint aroma that people make people like
the
me.
corpse of my dead girlfriend.
well, if it would stop them from coming back, I mean, going to the abyss would be quite dangerous.
I suppose.
Do you think you could help with that?
What, going to the abyss?
No.
Jeez, you're crazy.
No, to imprison any demons I kill.
I mean,
Could.
you don't have to kill them. You just summon them here, beat them down a little bit, then
I could pay for the services if that's necessary.
I suppose I could do that.
I could make you a knife or something that binds them into itself when you kill them with it.
Interesting.
How about this wrench?
Sure. I don't care what you choose to hit stuff with.
Okay, dokie.
Let's see.
I mean, a soul-absorbing thing?
No,
Weird
it's
deja
like
vu?
this exact.
Oh.
Thing
I mean-
French, and then he's grabbing the book.
I mean, there's... I currently hold a weird soul-sucking thing. At least it used to. Yeah, I totally forgot I still have that. The heart of the shadow was like, hey, buddy.
She can actually make you a magic item in exchange for 2,000 gold.
Wow.
Hence why
Magic
he-
items are stupidly expensive. Like, you're not even supposed to be able to buy them.
Yep.
This is kind of an unusual circumstance, though, that she totally can't make one. I'm going to give you, feel free to get a card or something to write this down, because I don't have one prepared, shockingly. You have a life-drinking wrench. It is a +1 wrench. It counts as a one-handed rogue weapon.
Nice.
So it gets +1 to attack and damage. Whenever you kill an enemy with it, you regain 10 hit points. Kill a non-minion enemy with it, I should say. Non-mook enemy.
I'm picturing like us every time getting into a big fight, and then suddenly it's over as soon as he ding.
Plus 10 hit points.
When you kill a non-mook enemy
Yeah.
with it, yes. Its quirk is that it makes you completely uncaring about your own safety.
So business as usual.
Much like the Iron Haunts themselves.
Yes, exactly. You have
Uncaring
absolutely
about
no
Christmas.
concern about dying.
It's delightful.
Actually, yeah,
Reckless
he's a
fatalism.
actually he's a rogue, right? So that would be rather common, actually. Just to,
Here, I haven't said anything that would give away the Iron Haunts' origins in front of... Oh, okay, good.
yeah, I'm
Making
pretty sure these two are still in the dark.
Yeah, we're gonna keep... No
As
offense.
Gaddy
far as
knows
Jiggy knows,
nothing.
she's just a talented mage.
Yep, we're keeping you guys there. I'm sorry.
No,
As far as Jiggy knows, she's the only talented mage in the family.
Yeah.
So
I mean, technically she
this
is
will help me
the only
Yes.
talented mage in the family.
imprison any demons I
Technically.
kill.
Technically, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on your definition.
Thank you so much.
Alright.
No.
Here's your
Daddy's not really the
2,000
type to be horribly bothered about being kept in the dark
She
either.
just chucks them in the corner.
I'm sure your father has a lot of secrets from you.
Alright. Thank you for all your help.
Apparently.
Just so you know, we're staying relatively close to here. If you ever need anything from me or my party / friends.
So noted. Looks like not a fuck given.
Nope.
She
Yep.
cannot fathom a situation where she'd want to ask you for something.
They don't want to be there. I mean, you can horribly disfigure their faces. Like
They
beyond
already
all
do that.
recognition. But beyond all
So that people
recognition.
don't notice they all look identical.
No, but it's like beyond any recognition of the family. Just like basically face off.
No. Couldn't they just shapeshift?
They can. They don't usually bother. Such spells get dispelled. If you happen to get hit with a rogue dispelling effect, all of a sudden, hey, why were you in a magic disguise?
Alright.
Also, why do you look like Bill?
I think I'm gonna head to the inn
Transmogrification.
and wait for you guys to show back up.
They do that.
And I'll fill you guys in on what we just did.
Daddy and I have a wonderful romantic time together. It's a lovely
Yeah.
date, and
A romantic evening watching people beat the crap out of each other.
A
Yeah.
stroll around the gladiatorial arena. Cheers and blood sprays from the contenders.
You even caught a tooth.
Yes, you totally got a tooth.
yeah.
How you get
Sorry, I'm
Souvenir
suddenly
tooth.
picturing me and Gaddy like having a relationship like the medic and the
The
Heavy
Heavy.
from Team Fortress 2.
No, I'm seeing right now, like, it'd be all like, oh, like, here's, like, oh, like, doing, date, like, things, and then you're, like, giving, like, no recognition of it happening at all. Just, like, yeah, cheering on the people in the ring.
Yeah, I'll fill you in. Let you know that they're not gonna assist Rankaraz in his bid for the throne. However, they're not gonna put effort into stopping him. So whoever you want, whatever you decide, essentially, like for the fate of the Dwarven kingdoms, I'm okay with now. I'm not following that vision anymore. Fuck that.
Okay, now I need to go through my recollection. Who do I know who isn't an asshole?
Connor.
There's a couple of people in your family you can think of that aren't assholes. Feel free to come up with any number of them.
Well, you know, the
now,
first that
aren't
comes to
assholes
mind.
and are also competent.
Yeah.
Another question.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They kinda go
The
hand
first
in
one
hand.
I can think of is
No.
Rob, but he's kind of not all.
He's not very experienced.
Yeah,
He prefers to spend his time in his tool shed,
yeah,
building random things.
It's like, have you
yeah.
ever
He's
felt
not
any
much leadership material.
Have you ever felt any desire to, you know, rule over a large group of people?
If yes, you're a poor choice for leader.
That's the real bastard catch-22 of that. Everyone who wants to be in charge is automatically the worst qualified for it.
Yeah.
So I still don't understand why. Maybe the chaos is caused from the image of Connor because he's now around Perez.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Can I roll a wisdom or intelligence to read?
Well, the problem is you didn't see the vision.
Yeah.
Like, you could only guess at whatever he's
I can
interpreting.
recount it to you, and I have before.
Yep.
You have, and
The best you could come up with it is it was suggesting some sort of turmoil in the Dwarven Kingdom, and Connor being some sort of stabilizing force, and some sort of threat to the crown.
Yeah.
Well, not
Wait,
Connor is
you-
the threat to the crown, just there is a threat to the crown, and Connor is the stabilizer.
Well, we don't
At
know.
the time, Connor was not possessed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't tried receiving a new vision, and honestly, I don't. Well, I have, but that vision was the Diablo's thing. So, yeah.
Well,
Let's just.
do you
We
fill
welcome that.
your new friends in on the
I'll let you know about my visions, yeah, and we'll tell you about Arankaraz and what he's been up to, and that whole deal.
Doc, when you actually get back to the temple,
yeah.
the priests actually take you aside and they tell you they're a bit concerned about your safety because you're traveling with these weirdos who everyone keeps saying are demon summoners, even though they were acquitted. And they're worried if it's safe for you to be traveling with them.
Safety has never really been an issue for me. I always do what I can to preserve other lives. And,
One of them actually hands you a metal gauntlet with some gems studded into it,
alrighty.
and tells you that she's hoping it'll help keep you safe, and it's an artifact that's been in your family for a little while, and they decided they want you to have it for now.
Alrighty.
Hopes it will keep you safe. It is a jeweled glove.
Oh yeah, actually, seeing as I'm in town now, I go visit my dad.
Sure.
Wait, is this the guy who's in like serious pain all
Yes.
the time?
He's the guy who tried to put on an iron mask while it was still molten
Oh, right,
hot,
yeah.
and it cemented
Yeah.
to his face.
Yeah, right.
And now he's
Yeah.
just in constant agony.
Yep.
His name is Lord Stark the Raving.
Could I cook up some painkillers?
He has painkillers. He's brutally addicted to them.
Can
Yeah.
I cook up better painkillers?
Doc's cousin is actually convinced that it's mostly psychosomatic.
He has an
He thinks
IV
he's in
drip.
pain.
Yeah. He has an IV drip of morphine.
IV drip. It's more of like spoonfuls.
Of just pure opium. Just refined opium.
Well,
Your cousin takes you
Hey,
aside. Was there something I could help you with?
Oh no, I just thought I'd visit, see how everything's going.
respects.
He's doing a bit better today, I think. He hasn't thrown anything.
His
Oh,
screaming
yeah.
is not as loud.
He's been so much better these past few years, right?
Yeah. I've really got hope he might improve.
Yeah.
Could it be Alzheimer's setting in, reducing the pain?
Entirely possible.
I think it's possible that the nerve endings might be losing their
Lost the whole
stimulation.
feeling.
Just dead end.
How's the armor I made for you working out?
Oh, it's working great. I can barely trick. It's like a second skin almost. I never want to take this thing off.
Good. That's good to hear. I'm glad it's moving freely.
Yeah.
No signs of any kind of pupil shaking or ear bleeding. None of that yet.
No, nothing yet.
Okay, good. Because apparently, if you hit that thing too hard, it can have some effects.
Oh.
Some of the other guys I had testing it, it's not been going so well for.
Are there any new patches you want to put in, or?
Well, he can certainly patch it up and fix the thing for you. That's true.
I'm talking about like computer terminology. Any updates or?
He upgrades.
Yeah. Or anything, or any
Actually-
bugs that need to be fixed.
Actually, he's actually got something you might want,
All
which
right.
is he's finally
finished the boots that were supposed to go with it. Can you take them? They're fleet feather boots. They're simple little they're metal boots. However, when you put them on, they're amazingly light. You gain a +1 bonus to disengage checks and any other check involving fancy footwork, such as jumping or balancing. They have a recharge 6+ power, which is you may jump to any nearby location that you can see, provided the layout of the area permits it. If you are engaged when you do this, the movement does provoke opportunity attacks, though.
Okay.
Its quirk is that it loves puns.
So no change.
Yep. So you can have those, or you can give them to someone else if you so desire.
Alrighty. Bionic.
See, you bitch about him getting magic items. He got 665 on his icon roll. Like, wow. He almost got the hell roll.
Yeah.
Alright. He gets some for that.
Yeah.
I enjoy the magic items accommodate pre-existing role players' habits.
That way you have an excuse.
Yeah. So I guess that's the night. We'll wake up in the morning.
All right. I'm happy I leveled up. I'm almost running out of slots for my magic items now.
So you guys go to bed. All of you can roll me a wisdom check.
Yeah.
Perception-y, spot, and ambushy kind of thing. Because guess what? It's not going to be a peaceful night.
Oh, 7. Gaddy rolled a 7.
28.
She's used to sleeping through like train
Also,
wrecks.
what rooms are you in? You have basically 2 rooms.
Okay, well I assume it's girls.
I'm sleeping with the priests.
Okay, so you're in a church nearby.
Yeah.
For the sake of convenience.
I assume it probably broke down girls in one room, guys in the other.
Probably.
Wait, we had 3 rooms though. I'm gonna say, because of character's sake, Regulus got his own room and got you the other 2 their rooms.
Alright, you want to be alone, that's your own business.
No.
Although that would put the 2 of you both in room by yourself.
See,
and
that's
the 3
me.
girls.
That's theoretically me putting my character. Like, it'd be doing player knowledge into the character, so I'm not gonna do that. Just go character, just go alone.
But he ended up only charging us for 2
I wanted
No,
to,
3.
Charge us 6. Oh, no,
Three,
he didn't.
12, 3.
I wanted to trap my room, but I can't do that now because player knowledge.
Although it would just
Roll
be...
me an intelligence check to see if Izzy's paranoid enough to have done that. Or not Izzy, sorry, Jiggy.
Although it would be Jiggy
I rolled a
in one room.
4 on the die, but that's +7, so...
So this is wisdom, right?
Anyways, I got a 19 on my wisdom roll.
I'm gonna say that my training as a merchant prince, because I come from essentially a crime family, I'm used to assassination attempts, and that would help me.
Sure.
Nice.
I'll certainly buy that. You're born for this thing would actually probably apply as well.
Oh, okay.
16!
Well, in that case, it went from a 7 all the way up to an 11.
Nice.
It's better than nothing. 16.
Although I'm just throwing this out there, there's no way in hell Gaddy would not sleep with a weapon. Like, 'cause you have to know that
Yep.
she has a weapon on her somewhere.
Sure.
I can assure you the wrench is underneath my pillow.
Alright.
Yeah, I was
So,
saying, it could-
while you guys are sleeping peacefully in the night, certain that not a care in the world could ever come and horribly murder you.
I feel really bad for the innkeeper.
Do I notice anything sleeping?
Oh, you actually do.
Roll the 19.
You sense a disturbance in the force.
That disturbance in the voice is pointing at the window where a huge explosion is rocking outside.
Nope.
Did Gaddy sense that she rolled initiative?
You I cast detect initiative roll. Man, that spell's so OP.
I swear, if we didn't already have a bard, I would have played a bard.
I miss my life sensibility.
You know, I kind of imagine that Gaddy's probably used to sleeping through a whole heck of a lot.
Yeah.
For like
Probably.
absolute dead sleeper.
Probably. That would make sense.
I don't think she's that worried about being attacked in the middle of the night. Like, once she wakes up, she's relatively confident in her ability to down whoever though.
It was very convenient that we essentially surmised everything we wanted to do before the night was over in 1 hour.
Yeah.
With the second hour to not die, hopefully.
Honestly, I think at this point I'm okay with regular dying, so we can just forget about the whole Rancorez storyline.
One thing is without the rank rest
Apart from the problem that he doesn't like anyone in your group.
He doesn't
The
know
problem is
me.
without the rank rest
That's true.
storyline, as demonstrated today, we like
know
grind
me?
to a complete
Oh yeah,
halt.
that is
We
a
have no
question.
idea where to
Yeah.
go.
I
mean,
wasn't the one that was on trial, but I
You don't
didn't have
have to
trying
fight a
target me.
rank.
I'm not saying we have to
Out of
fight him. I
requirements.
just don't want him to become the Low King for
Let's
reasons.
stop him from becoming the Low King.
We will. It's just I'm okay with regular dying because at this point he's caused a lot of trouble.
Well, not more so than ranking. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
Regolith has
Regolith.
caused a lot of trouble.
Both are sound. Sorry, but yeah, not more so than any other person really.
That's only because Elodie's barely ever here.
I just feel bad for the Hipparchus family in general. How long have they been waiting for me to make this goddamn deal?
Yeah, you and Daniel haven't been here long enough to screw up, and Elodie's hardly ever here.
And even when she is, I'm still the one going, hey, let's do this. Oh, that's a bad idea. Whoops. And then it's all screwed. Like, I ignore blatant signs that there's something wrong, specifically with Connor. Connor was showing blatant signs. Something's up. I'm like, just PTSD.
Alright, initiative rolls.
16.
Fantastic.
I really missed that human
19.
ability to roll initiative twice.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, that's great when you roll a 3 and a 10 on the but I'm not going to be here next week. And now, shooting in the dark here. Dorothy's not here. Next
Probably
week.
not.
Gaddy can go off shopping with Elodie.
It's nice.
When we're Daniel's not here.
when we're trying to break into the freaking house. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, I know so much with the stealth.
Who needs to break into the house? Totally fine. Alright. So, who actually made their little wisdom check? Who rolled decently on it?
Yes.
I got a 16, I believe.
I got a 28.
Yeah, 16.
I
Okay.
got 2 on the die.
So, merely got it. Alright. You two hear the door of your room being slid open, and you wake up and notice a guy coming into the room. He's fairly burly looking. He's got a big cloak up over his head. Gaddy, you hear something kind of odd, and you just sort of groggily look up just as there's a guy with a sword like this above you.
This is where.
Doc,
Belt attack.
you
Go.
actually do from your desk. You got up to use the bathroom or what have you. Out the window, you saw a couple of guys in cloaks heading toward the inn, and at this point, with all that's gone on thus far, you just assume wrongdoing.
That's why I got the room with the window facing the
Yeah.
hotel.
So you've actually you head over to the inn. They go in basically. You chase after them. You arrive in basically just you go up the stairs of the inn. You're accosted by some patrons and whatnot, but you manage to get up to the landing just in time to see them pop open the doors and head into the alternate rooms. So that is where we're going to be starting off. Gaddy is surprised. It does not act in the first round. Assailants. So there are a few of them. There are 4 of them.
Should take my armor off my defense. That should suck.
All of them are wearing heavy cloaks and have long swords.
So lightning or fire? Because lightning conducts and fire will burn.
So, Elodie.
Someone who's not here is getting attacked. That's unfortunate.
Not Elodie, sorry, Gaddy.
Okay.
Gaddy is actually getting attacked initially.
Bring it.
Wake up, bring it, bitch.
That is a 19 versus your AC.
Fall back asleep.
It beats me
Are
by
there going to be
1.
like are there actually 2 extra guys who are just right now holding?
Basically, there's actually another like 5th guy who's just fighting Izzy and Elodie. So you take 16 points of damage
Yep.
as he stabs you basically through the arm just as you're rolling off the side of the bed, managing to avoid being skewered through the heart. The other ones
Yeah, she's mad.
are one of them's going to go for basically Regolith. That is 16 AC.
Nope.
Jiggy.
I'm tough in that sense.
That is 17 AC.
No.
And the last one is also going to go for Regolith with a 14 on the die for
That'll hit.
16 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
Is anyone else considering the fact that they're probably not wearing armor?
They're not wearing.
Here's the thing. I don't attack armor.
Doc.
You don't have armor?
No, I don't attack armor.
They've
Wait,
skirted.
they showed up already?
Yeah, you ran after
Oh, I
them
don't
all the
wear
way
armor.
here. You
Okay.
arrived just as they
I'm a
were
sorcerer.
going into the rooms.
All right, I obviously stopped to get
couldn't you
armor.
just jump
and,
down
Yeah,
there?
I magically
This is boots, you
essentially
can jump now, right?
harden my
That's true.
skin to like toughen myself up.
Alrighty.
If you want to have used your
Called
boots, you can
softness.
instead jump and fly through the window of one of them.
Let's do this.
Oh yes. In which case, I will totally give you +2 for a surprise.
Yeah.
Which room are you going for?
I'm going for the women's.
All right.
I think Gaddy needs me.
All right.
I have a sixth sense of this sort of thing.
I have a sixth sense for which players are absent.
Yeah. Alrighty, I jump into the room and yeah, I'll just go javelin of faith to the nearest guy.
All right.
Ooh,
Oh.
crit. 21 times 2 is 42 holy damage.
Ow.
Holy crap.
Oh yeah, and an extra d6 because he was undamaged. So 2 more damage.
Okay.
I think it's safe to say he's dead.
No, he's very staggered though. He's not dead.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's a lot of HP.
It's
Not that much.
It's a fifth level, dude. I have 70 and I'm a freaking sorcerer.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
shy of
it's
100
Jiggy,
myself.
you're up.
Alright, so there's a guy opening up my door or something? Or
Correct.
Oh,
He
Gaddy,
is-
do you
2
need
guys
heal?
have come in the door.
At
they've
the
actually both
moment,
run
I'm
up
only
and
taking
attacked
16
you.
damage, so
Okay.
I'm good for now.
Okay, evasive strike and try to run past them. Oh wait, no, it's tumbling strike.
Right.
24. I mean 25 versus AC.
You hit him.
Okay, whack. Yeah, 27, 28 damage.
That's your modifier.
Also plus 8.
So 32.
Yeah, 32 damage.
That guy's staggered.
And I get to run past these guys with a plus 5 disengage check.
Alright, disengage check. Yep. So where are you going?
Well, I am going somewhere that is not in a confined space.
Alright. You could run to the hallway,
Hallway,
which is also confined.
but it's less confined than a room.
Or we're on the second
Slightly.
floor. You could go out the window.
You could jump out the window.
Sure, let's do that.
Alright, roll me an acrobatics check.
So, I have a question real quick. Is Demon Dog gonna be like a lore of the entire world now, at least in this city?
No, during your trial, you had priests check you out and certify that that's just a thing your magic item does.
No, but is
So,
that a specific
Everyone in
thing?
town is aware that you can turn into a dog, who's aware of the trial.
Alright, so
I was hoping Demon Dog
can
would
I
be
add
a
engineer to
thing,
this?
a part of the
Because
world,
my name
dwarven
is
history,
literally
and I
Creature
could just
Maker.
like use it to strike fear
Jumping out of a
against
window, explosion.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
let
but
it.
not
Leaping away
exactly
from
a
explosion, I will
superstitious
let.
cowardly look.
hearts. Yes, but when it comes to assassins, maybe.
Oh,
Well,
you
let's add
caught
things
your
up.
own explosion?
Let's add this up. Let's see, that is... Well, it's not a 1, so...
I know.
You get caught in your own
Just getting some dice out now.
15.
No. You take 12 points of damage falling out of a window into the street. You land on top of an old man who is walking home from feeding the ducks. Regolith, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to chaos bolt this guy in the face.
Right? Which guy? The hurt guy or the not hurt guy?
Guy who's in my room.
There's two.
I'm alone.
Oh yeah, you're in your own room. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, so that'll be 17 versus physical defense.
Yes.
Nice. So 38.
All right. 38 damage. He is also staggered.
Fire, fire, fire. Nope. It's cool.
All right.
Doesn't affect anything.
Students again. One of them is going to chuck an axe out the window at Jiggy. 21 versus your AC.
Yeah.
You take 10 points of damage.
Alright. There goes one momentum.
The one in Regulus' room.
How much
You
damage
can
is it?
roll with it.
Okay, yeah, roll with it, sure. How much was
And
it?
It
Damage?
was 10.
So
One
far.
in Regulus' room is going to try and hit him. Stab. Isn't. He is only 15 AC.
Nope.
Okay. And the 2 in the women's room going to attack. One on Gaddy. He is going to miss, and one on Duck. He's also going to miss. That's escalating. I have a giant die. Gaddy!
Well, Gaddy,
I
as she-
noticed they're acting twice.
well, as Gaddy rolls out of the way, she grabs her
have
demonic
low hit
mace from underneath her pillow, which is the best place to keep a demonic mace. Rolls up, kicks off the, throws off
That'll
the
give
cover.
you +2 to hit him because you pulled that out and it's terrifying.
Does throw the cover off herself over
Sure.
the attacker.
Give me a dex check as a quick action.
Dex check is quick action.
Yep.
Well, she's acrobatics is probably
Sure.
not too far outside of her. 26.
Oh yeah, you get a coat thrown over him.
Yeah, and then
I'll give you a total of +4. +2 and +2.
ooh,
Nice one.
Yes, plus escalation, so plus 5.
Ooh, delightful. Okay, so.
I think some guy's about to get shanked.
Did
you roll a 1?
No.
No. So 19 plus 5, 24.
Oh yeah.
Delightful.
So that's the same guy you attacked, the one Doc attacked, or a different one?
Whichever one was closer to me.
Okay. That
The
would
one
be
who tried
other
to
one.
stab me. Well, the one who succeeded in stabbing me, just not where he intended.
That would be the other one.
Okay. Alright. And now damage. Okay, ooh. 20. 29. 34. 37. 46. 46 damage. Do not. Gaddy
He
took
is
this.
very hurt.
She took this
Did you roll,
personally.
like, perfect? Oh, you D10s. Jesus.
Yeah.
It's the assassin's
2
turn.
D10s and a 9.
D2 assassins in your room both disengage from you and run out the door. The one on you also disengages you from you and runs away.
I believe there is
Crit his disengage from you if you're wondering.
there is a. Oh, there. Oh, okay.
He crit.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
better run!
There was a.
find you, I will rip your heart out of your
There was a -9 penalty. Too bad. That's anything shy of a crit.
They move out the door and are running down the hallway. They get about to the stairs. The one that was in Jiggy's room is going to throw another axe at him. He's 16 AC on Jiggy.
No.
Alright. It just embeds into the street, and then he's going to duck away out of sight from you.
No, not the old man.
Is that his name?
He
The
does
street?
not hit the old man. Doc, you're up.
All right.
They appear to be fleeing.
I go for the one who's shooting. I check in the other rooms to see if there's any other assassins.
Yeah, he threw an axe and then ran out of the room down the hall.
Okay.
Basically, all of them are moving down the hall now. You can pop out of the room and see them.
Alrighty. I shoot.
One of them is in one movement range. The other 3 double move to run out of the end of the hall.
All right. I just move so where I can see him and shoot at whatever one's undamaged.
All right, they are all damaged.
Oh, okay.
They are all staggered. That's why they're running away.
Alrighty. So I shoot at the one with the least, Spirit to the Righteous against the one with the least health.
All right.
Right. So that's 24 versus mental defense.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not sure why you went with the one with
6.
the least health, but
Yeah.
okay.
Can I switch it to the one with the most health?
Sure.
Alrighty. 2, 4, 6, 8, or 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Alrighty. And 44 damage.
All right.
I believe I killed someone.
And I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
to use it. Also an additional 18
Or
damage.
more accurately, the spirits of the righteous have killed someone.
Oh yeah.
Was he one of the ones who double moved?
No, he was not. He was a single moving guy.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So does anyone need a 4+ bonus to AC?
I am currently not wearing armor and therefore sitting at 18, but I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah. She gets a
Yeah,
+4
she gets a
bonus.
How about 19?
Jiggy, you're in the street outside.
So
I'm going to caltrops the entrance.
All right. Do that.
if you feel like retroactively adding
That could
additional
turn bad
damage,
so quickly.
I forgot to include the maneuver, which would have been an additional 18 damage.
I'm trying to remember which one. An additional 18.
An additional 18 because it's 2 times dex. My dex is... Oh, sorry, no, not the dex here. It would have been this one. Sorry, it's additional 8. My apologies. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like...
Sorry,
you
that
have
was...
a-
I was using
Filthy
the wrong
liar.
You have a dex of 9?
one. No.
Are all your other stats 1?
That would actually cause him to be dead. He actually, on his way around the corner, he actually just falls down the stairs.
He trips and...
That's my explanation for it. He falls down the
Sorry,
stairs.
you didn't have to... I'm going to do this so that I spot it more.
Jiggy caltrops the entrance. Megalith.
Okay, if I step aside the door, can I see the last one?
Yeah, you can see the 2 of them at the end of the hallway.
Oh, I thought 2 of them are dead now. Oh, the 2
There are
left.
4.
Right, yeah,
2 of them
okay.
are dead.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at one.
Sure.
In the leg, hopefully not causing lethal damage. So we can interrogate somebody, people. Come on. It's kind of important. Alright, that'll be 21 versus physical defense.
You hit him.
Cool.
Although, as a straight warning, you have to attack someone in melee to knock them out, or use a spell that knocks things out.
I was gonna shoot him in the leg to knock him down.
It would cause him to fall down the stairs and die.
Don't die!
I'll let you make a save to see if he lives.
That'll be 27.
27? Oh yeah, give me a saving throw. See if he actually lives or dies.
17.
All right, he just collapses against the side wall, gasping in pain.
I also gain armor and physical defense. For like
Yeah,
5
let's
seconds.
start.
The last one. He's going to run down the stairs, and he gets to try and make a wisdom check. He does not make it, so he runs into caltrops and gets hurt and staggers onto the street outside in intense pain. Getty.
Alright, I'm gonna make
One of them is leaning against the wall at the end of the hallway, breathing very shallowly. Does not look like he's a threat. There's a lot of swearing coming from the street outside.
Yeah, she saw
It
one
is very
go down.
guttural swearing.
Yeah, she saw one go down. She's less concerned about this guy, unless she might step on him on the way past. But she's going to use her. She's going to, as they get to the stairs, she's going to actually like jump the railing and start to do like a little like swing dive down to cut a little bit of time and catch up to him.
Sure.
Do I have to? Should I roll a?
Roll me an acrobatics, sure.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I got 19 on the die.
Oh yeah.
So, okay. All right.
It's like one of those spiral staircases. You just
Yes.
dump down the middle of it.
Pretty much. She's like,
Fireman
whoop,
style.
no shit's forgiven.
The bottom, you swing on the railing and try to double kick him in the back.
Alright, and I'll roll an attack.
Please don't destroy the furniture. That's all I ask.
No promises. 21. Oh, plus.
Innkeeper.
So 23
All right,
to attack.
you hit him.
We are defacing the name that we once built.
Okay. Oh, sorry, it was the 11 on my. Sorry.
I'm going to
Okay.
give you plus 14 to damage.
Plus 14 to damage.
I rolled
acrobatic.
2d10 damage for what you just did was kick him face first into a pile of caltrops.
Oh God.
Okay,
So if he's not dead, he wants to be dead.
Yeah.
31 plus
14.
14, so 45.
45. Oh yeah. He's out. Dead or unconscious.
Shit, I'll roll a save throw.
You don't have to. It's melee
No?
attack. You decide.
Oh.
You can choose.
It's only if you try to do something fiddly.
Unconscious.
Alright?
Because she's pretty sure
And
she
he
can
slams
coup de
face
grace.
first into the ground. There's a bunch of blood. He is very still. And if you look over, he's got several like tacks stuck in the front of him.
She will grab him by the back of the shirt and drag him back. I'm just around combat now. And
Oh, yeah.
basically drag him back up the stairs.
Yeah.
Not really feeding anyone
When you
else
pick him up
with
and
it.
drag him back, you find that he is a bugbear. He's got big pointy ears sticking out.
Is the guy that I knocked out also a bug?
Yes, he is. All of them are bugbears.
Okay. Let's tie him up, guys.
2 of them are dead. 2 of them are alive.
Can we tie the live ones
I'm
to
gonna
the
ask
dead
the old
ones
man is
for
okay.
extra weight?
Approved.
Oh man.
Actually, in a
Got me right in the hip.
one of the
I say, are those bugbears?
Doc,
one
Oh,
of the,
good on you.
One
me
of the
down.
4E spells
Alright,
allows you to attack and make 2
It's alright, son. I'll be alright. Hang on. It's a really disgusting
Horrible.
crunching sound as he flexes his back. It's like, there we go.
Like the very, last
Alright, I got 2 more patients to check up on.
All right.
It's a good thing I sprang for the Stark model.
The bugbear. All right. I guess we're tying him up and interrogating. Are we doing this in the inn?
Yeah.
All right. Can we at least do it in our rooms?
I tell the innkeeper to call the police.
Call the guard. You can do that. You got some few minutes before they show up, though.
All right. We tie him up. Wake up.
Just, start collecting caltrops.
Daddy's gonna go put her armor on.
Smack him again. When you start pulling the caltrops like this. Oh, right. That thing.
Actually, Daddy wouldn't put her armor on. She'd probably stick.
Ah, then what? You want to tell me what you're doing inside another person's bedroom at this time of night?
Murdering?
Alright, why would you want to murder someone?
Getting paid for it. Decent gig.
Who paid you?
Some little guy, halfling guy.
Ah, lovely.
Don't know his name or nothing.
Alright, would you know where this person is?
Just outside of town, he came to talk to us, gave us some money, said, hey, go kill these guys. On account of them even being evil jerks.
Okay.
Would you be able to find him again?
I can show you where we met him. I don't know if he's still there.
Okay. How about this?
I will specify, he's like talking about like the woods outside of Anvil,
Yeah.
basically. It's unlikely he's still there.
Could you track him down?
Maybe?
How about,
Depends.
how about this? If you
How
try,
long have I been out?
not long, a couple minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think it's rained for a while.
So, How about this? Are you guys okay with letting him live if he helps us find him?
I vote letting him live. He went next to him and goes, I also vote letting us live.
Are you guys okay with that? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, sure. I'll heal up
But
that
here's the
leg
thing.
for you.
You just never mess with us again.
Okay. Kicked our asses. Okay, good.
Just saying.
Didn't go well this time.
Just saying.
Totally not worth it.
Yeah, he just kind of like taps her mace menacingly. Although it might be off, but like she's still in her pajamas.
That thing's freaky, by the way. just put that out there.
One more thing. How much you pay you?
A couple hundred gold.
We'll take half.
I don't have it on me. I'd have to with my wife.
Is he mentioning to the
You
dead
can roll
body?
insight if you think he's lying.
Crit.
Although searching him, you don't find any gold. Seems to
Ah,
be telling
crit
the
as
truth.
well. Why are we critting the most pointless rolls?
Seems to be telling the truth. He left it with someone else.
You know what? That's
The
fine.
other one, though, you're not convinced he has a wife. Pretty sure he might be gay.
His husband.
With your crit, you deduce this.
Come out of the closet
Regular has what people call gaydar. It's,
Yes. I pull out the device. It goes beep, beep.
I don't think that's a real thing. Well, it works, as long as there's no interference from a gay weather balloon.
Yeah, alright. You know what? Fine. I don't care. As chump change. Sort of.
I am partially offended by that low amount.
I know, you think it'd be worth more than that.
Yeah.
Bugbears hire pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Some of them will work just for food.
We gotta take it up with Merric.
Sometimes you don't even have to pay him. You just say, hey, go kill that guy. And they're like, okay. Sounds like fun.
So let's bring. Okay, wait. Oh crap! We call the cops.
Yeah, that's fine.
You said you let them live. You didn't say you let them be not arrested.
But then we have to take them with us to help track them down, don't we?
If you want to do that, yeah.
I don't think that's going to
Well-
go anywhere.
The innkeeper doesn't necessarily know how many there were. We only
Yeah,
dragged
we'll leave the
one
two-
up from downstairs.
We'll leave the two dead people,
Right?
or two dead bugbears.
Look, I don't think that they're
Could
going.
just say, yeah, this was the one from the front door. He died of his wounds.
Did he have tax sticking in him? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I
could
think that's
stick tax in him.
All right. I guess. Well, I mean, do we want to use them to help?
I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I mean, where you used to be, I mean, it's the middle of the woods. Like, seriously?
My nose is kind of itchy. Shut up, Zach.
I mean, it's better than nothing. Like we may as well try.
But there is one thing that we do know. He's not going to be. He is still
I
nearby.
use my mace to scratch his
Not
nose.
necessarily.
So
He could have teleported back and forth. I think right now this is our best lead, and if it doesn't work out, we'll just go with the plan we had.
wait, how the hell did they get inside Anvil?
They snuck in. It's not a perfect city. They're not orcs, so
We have been trying to make a stock contract for an automated security system, but the
We're
city
having
isn't.
some difficulty with the friendly fire signs.
Yeah, we're having some difficulty with the friendly fire. Also, they're not really interested in something really expensive.
He gave us potions. They made us all invisible and stuff. That was fun. I pushed a dwarf in the mud. It was funny.
nice.
All right,
Yeah,
and then
they
the
laughed
potion failed.
appreciatively.
When I did that, the potion stopped working, and then he called me a dick.
So
Good thing I had the cloak on.
So were we gonna use these guys to
Cloak?
Or, like I'm
Cloaks
assuming
they're
we're gonna
wearing,
use it. We may as well, right?
Yeah, but before they go anywhere, Getty's gonna go put on her armor, so she might have to catch up.
Okay. No, we'll wait.
I'm debating on whether we just let the cops come with us, because
Sure.
someone hired assassins to come
Sure.
into
Yeah.
the city.
We'll let the cops know. How about, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, actually, it probably wouldn't hurt for the authorities to be aware that people are trying to kill us. You aren't
Yep.
making this shit up.
Yep. All right. Sure.
There's the consideration that if you bring the police with you, you would have to convince them to let the bugbears come with you.
True.
Well, whatever.
We could hide one in the closet.
No, whatever.
Already in the closet.
If that is what
got
happens,
practice.
it's no big deal for us.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering who has the better trackers, the police or the bugbears?
For in the woods, it would be the bugbears. They
Okay.
live in the woods.
Yeah, maybe we can convince the guy. Like, hey, we need the bugbears to track down the guy who sent them after us.
Alright.
We can always say we're not pressing charges.
That's true.
Well, bugbears aren't supposed to come in Anvil.
Yeah. All right.
Fair enough.
So we wait.
There's
For,
something of a stab
we
on
wait
site
for the guard.
policy.
We wait for the guard.
All right. When the
Weapons
guards
set.
show up, the first thing they're going to do is try to kill the bugbears.
Oh wait, whoa! We got him.
No bugbears in the city. They broke in once.
Yeah,
we can't let them
we're
go.
no. Okay. We're taking them out. We need them to.
They broke in once. Clearly, they know how.
No.
Can't go.
They were given
A wizard
invisibility
gave
potions.
him a potion. A wizard gave him a potion. We think
Gave him
it's that
invisibility
Merric guy who
potions.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Well, they say that.
How about this? Did he do it?
Yeah, I said that. Why would I lie?
Can I just like rummage around for a spare piece of paper and a pen and then just like write on "We'll kill them later" and then hold it up behind them?
Yeah.
He goes, Zach, you ever get the feeling that people aren't being entirely trustworthy with you? No. Yeah, me neither.
So
How's your peripheral vision, Poshtok? Oh, terrible. Yours?
can we convince the guards to let us take the bugbears out?
You would have to give me a charisma check for that one.
Okie dokie.
They're opposed to it.
I'm used to
Someone else will have to do it.
14, 18, 23, and Merchant Prince will bring that to 27.
Alright. You can convince them to let one of them go.
Alright.
The other one, they want to straight
The one
burn.
with the
Caltrop-
wife. We should take
yeah,
the
no,
one
the
with
Cal-
the wife.
The other one has a husband.
We're gonna leave Caltrop guy
Well,
here.
boyfriend. I don't know if bugbears have legalized same-sex marriage.
We're gonna leave the Caltrop guy here.
Alright.
The more
Wait,
damage.
we decide.
They're
Could
both
we
equally
let them
damaged.
pick between the two?
Do you want to let him fight it out?
And the,
No,
the
we'll
Caltrop
leave the
guy was
Caltrop
the
guy.
one who was
Rock, paper,
helpful
scissors.
first.
Yes, but he's also in the most
Are you going to
pain.
untie them?
But
No.
they're equally damaged.
Yes, but Caltrop guy had caltrops in his face. So
Yeah.
that probably will not help in the sense of tracking.
Bugbear.
The other one has a ruined leg.
And
Yeah.
which is kind of itchy
Caltrops
nose. He
were
might
more
have
like-
a cold and will therefore be less helpful to us.
Actually, I think the itchy nose might have been from the caltrop.
So yeah.
If you want a cold bastard practical explanation, you would probably take the one who doesn't have an injured leg.
Ah, which would be Caltrop guy. So
Fine.
take
We'll
Caltrop.
leave injured leg guy.
Alright. The dwarves are totally going to murder him.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry about your friend.
Chop.
Nothing
He
happened.
goes, oh man, you guys are mean.
That wasn't us.
That's harsh.
That wasn't us.
Just come in here, just a little bit of light assassination, and that's how they treat you. Man, would not visit again.
So
He's going to give Anvil a poor travel
poor
review.
Yelp. Poor Yelp rating.
He gives it a poor Yelp rating.
Okay. So yeah, we'll take the bugbear out.
Downvoting this on Reddit.
Bad karma.
No, it's probably just like a bugbear communal thing. Like they do it mostly by word of mouth, right?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we'll take them out. We'll take them out of the city.
They communicate by tying messages to small birds and throwing them at each other. They call it tweeter.
Horrible. Horrible.
Anyway.
Well, there's this one guy who called Krog.
Yes. That's pretty much where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Good old Krog.
Okay, so we exit the city with him. Maybe we should like put his hood back up just so we're not getting stalked everywhere.
Yep.
Do you untie him?
Nope.
Like his hands?
But keep him tied
Keep him tied behind him.
Okay.
under the cloak probably. But which gives
Just
us an
gonna
opportunity
continue
to
walking
try
along
to
like,
break
man.
Like, can't let him go.
Say something.
Gaddy will stay behind him just for the. just like.
Are you doing that with the terrifying mace in public?
No,
She's
put the terrifying mace away. She's
Or are you
got
just
her.
using a crowbar?
find a 2x4.
She's got her hammer out, just like casually, sort of like. La, 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 la,
We're
la.
doing construction work.
Hi.
So, you follow the bugbear gentleman out of town.
Yep.
Out into the wilderness. He takes you to a clearing. There's some trees nearby. This is where I met him.
Okay.
Just showed up. He had camp going. You can see there's like the remains of a cooking fire over there.
Okay. I guess look for signs of
I
their movement.
I cut him loose so he can
Can I
get
have
to
my
tracking.
hands? Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
can I have my hands back?
Oh, yeah, we'll cut him loose.
Alright. He actually goes down on all fours, starts wandering around, clearing, starts sniffling at stuff. Goes this way.
Okay.
Starts walking that way for a while. The rest of you can give me wisdom checks.
Is he walking back to his nest?
8. Daddy's
16.
distracted by pretty flowers.
8.
13.
Alright.
Although I
Side
wouldn't
of the
mind
decks.
rolling an independent tracking check.
Can I add Dwarvet to that?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. 13, so plus 5 is 18.
Alright. You're not sure, like, you don't see any signs of passage as he's going. Like, you're not sure what signs he's following. but he seems to know where he's going. Occasionally he stops and looks at something or sniffs at something and then he's pointing, following along. Eventually, you guys start going through an area where he takes you basically into a small little ravine area, where you're going down into a little area where the
So
water
good
funnels down.
ambush point.
It could be a good ambush point.
Weapons at the ready
Right?
to kill this
We
guy.
all bothered to get dressed, right?
Yes.
Like to kill it. We're all getting ready. Like we're preparing essentially to all murder him at the same time now.
As you actually go down into the ravine, he actually stops at one point and goes, "Oh, okay. Up ahead,
Okay.
they're the Sorrow Hat tribe. They're not so friendly.
Okay.
I think the trail keeps going this way, but if we're going this way, we might get into a fight. Might be we could go around. I might be able to pick up the trail again later, but we'd burn a lot of daylight.
Or we could just murder them.
Yeah, murder's an option.
Gaddy suggests don't leave straight face.
Now, to get
be
this
right back.
clear,
I need to
bugbears
go
are really, really big, right?
What?
Bugbears are really big, right?
Yes.
Or those, yeah.
Which mode are you gonna take? Attack
Yeah,
or
they're like
not?
8 feet tall.
Attack.
I will go with whatever.
Yeah, Gaddy's a path of least resistance kind of person, or actually more of a, straight as possible. He doesn't consider murder to be much resistance.
Okay, I have a plan.
I quickly talk.
I said a plan, not an idea.
Also, wrong character.
I'm sorry, it's a Pavlovian effect.
It's a reflex.
Whenever you see someone get that light in their eyes, it's that they've got an idea.
Right, so the bugbear is still pretty damn hurt, right?
Yeah, someone. I mean, he's patched. I assume you patched him up a little bit.
Sufficiently.
Yeah.
I think you said you were
Yeah.
patching up someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we could heal him up a bit, presuming that he can be trusted, and
Totally.
then we'll
I can be 100% trusted to not die.
we can put some armor on him, or whatever we can find, and then we'll get
Bugbear looks around at the
a
rock.
really big, and really,
Moss, some water.
and we get this.
Supply subliminal.
I'm the smart one. What you see is limited is infinite possibilities.
You're just gonna tie a bunch of rocks to me. I don't want it. It just sounds like it's gonna weigh me down.
Oh, I'm thinking bark armor,
Yeah,
I guess.
that's what I was going to do. I was going to patch him with bark.
Not really effective.
It's better than nothing.
Why are we armoring the bugbears? This is the first question.
Because I want to sit on his shoulders and shoot things.
You want to make a siege bugbear?
Yes.
I am in favor with this.
100% support.
If you want to make like a little basket thing he can wear on his shoulders that's like a parapet that you just ride around on, I will totally allow
Gonna
this.
roll engineering?
Sure. See how good it is.
Oh,
You're getting one regardless. It's just a question of how long it'll take for it to fall apart.
Let's see. 8 plus 7.
And I'm not going to tell you what the difficulty is.
On a crit fail, it falls apart as soon as he climbs up into it.
No, crit fails, it falls apart at the worst possible time.
Okay.
Okay, 15. No,
15.
20. I forgot to add engineering.
20? Alright. You make what you believe is a serviceable block station thing.
Yeah.
Can I roll wisdom to make a judgment call on the?
structural integrity of the...
You're a dwarf. You're looking at a piece of gnomish ad hoc engineering. Your first thought is there's no way in Sam fishing hell that will stay up. However, you have that opinion of every piece of gnomish craftsmanship, and they always seem to hold for a while. You're not entirely sure that gnomes don't just innately work magic in anything they're doing to make it not fall apart instantly.
So it's sort of like orcs and Warhammer. The
Kinda, yeah. They're a bit like that. They believe it'll work, and so it does.
Yeah.
Okay, just gonna ask the bugbears. When you say there's guys up ahead, are they together? Are they at the top of the ravine? Are they in the ravine? Are they on?
I don't know if this guy's ahead. This area, though, is Sorrow Hat tribe area. And this place is a good choke point for shooting people. I just figured there might be some guys in ambush.
Yeah,
Why
we
do
should
they
probably
call
go.
it sorrow hats?
Sad and wear hats? I don't know.
We should probably go up then.
It's a horrible group.
They're all Evos.
They all have that one hairbang.
Yeah, it's not actually a hat, it's just hair. Things are in front of them. The bugbear's just not familiar with it.
Okay. So
not
I would
sneaking
say we
through here, by the
probably
way.
don't want to go through the ravine itself. We probably want to go up top because that'll be where they'll be.
Yeah. So
Sniper
I'll
archery.
agree. The issue with that is Never
Well,
mind. Actually,
I
yeah,
can
sure.
jump.
2 on one side, 2 on the other side.
Or do I have to recharge that because I used it in the?
You would roll to recharge it at the end of that combat. Yeah.
All right. I don't.
Okay.
It's unfortunate.
So they're still winding back up. I like to think that they're like clockwork springs.
Yeah.
Just to come out of the bottom of the shoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, especially the healing shit,
That is
but
totally what
that's
they are.
kind of waste.
Takes a while for the hydraulics to recharge. It's actually every time you step, it pumps the hydraulics until it builds up enough pressure.
Yeah, I was thinking because then in that case we could just walk along, and then if we do run into snipers, I can jump up and take care of them.
But they might be on both sides.
Yeah.
Oh, probably on both sides.
Yeah.
That's
so
just
we probably
basic ambush tactics.
Yeah.
So
we probably
there's
want to
no
split up,
bridge?
2 on one side, 2 on the other side.
Bridge, where? What?
What's a ravine?
I mean, it's like
Just like, yeah, it's a small cannon, basically. So yeah, we'll take the top route.
It's only about 20 feet.
How do we want to split the party?
Hmm.
Who to which side?
So we're going across the ravine. So we have to get at the other side of the ravine, right?
You
There's a
either
ravine.
need to go with
You're
me or
walking
the road.
down into it.
Well,
They suspect there's going to be guys up
road?
there. They're suggesting going back and going up on top.
Ah,
It's your choice. Because then the other person gets the healer.
Yeah.
Actually, you're probably I'm more of a shooty person, so you're probably good at close combat, right?
I'm decent at close combat,
I'm a
yes.
close combat person as well, so we probably want to split the close combats up. Are you range or close?
bit of both.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
rogue. He can do
he's,
it.
Yeah,
he's
so
good
I'll
with going
So I'll
actually
take the-
I'll go with the
As a
cleric.
rogue,
I'll take the
he
rogue.
wants to be with someone who tussles in melee.
Yeah, I'll
so
take
he
the
can
rogue.
sneak attack.
Yeah, so I'll go with the cleric.
Alright.
But I have that. I have a siege bugbear.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? I will count that as an ally in melee. If you give him a weapon, I will count him.
Yeah.
Does
We
a
just give
big
him a really
branch
large
count?
rock.
Yeah, he can find a club easy enough.
Okay. Remember, Bugbear Man, we will kill you if you betray us.
Whoa. Oh.
Just making sure.
So there's Regolith, Jiggy, and Tack the Bugbear on one side.
Gaddy asked. Oh,
No.
Tack.
It's
Tack.
me and the cleric.
Good.
I bet she's probably making light conversation with the bugbear as they.
Yeah. It's also a good idea to put her with the bugbear because he'll be extra afraid of the whip.
It's true. It was more surprise the first time he saw it.
Yeah.
He thinks it's creepy. Don't get me wrong about that. He totally thinks it's creepy. Alright, so you guys are splitting up,
She's also proved she can catch him.
going around to either side.
Split the party, split the party.
Yeah, pretty much.
Always a good
We can
idea.
still see each other though, right?
Ish.
Yeah, you can see each other pretty easily.
Yeah, actually, can we say that my shoes recharge and he turns into a dog to jump over to the other side?
If you recharge your shoes, then you can do that.
I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna fly.
Yeah, you can fly.
Okay. Can
If
you
your
carry
shoes
me?
if your shoes were charged, you could totally have done that.
I don't know if I can carry you. I don't think so. My strength's pretty crap.
Probably not.
Having the ability to fly doesn't make me any stronger.
Now I'm gonna ask a question here. I do not have to work tonight.
No,
Are
I'm-
any of you
I'm
cool with
pretty
staying
much
later?
I'm
Good.
good.
Okay. Yep.
I'm good.
Okay, cool. We can do the fight today then.
Okay.
Ooh,
Because
tonight.
otherwise, I was going to say we would have to break. Yep. Yes. That
Oh, I would
mind.
have been sad to miss this.
Yeah, great.
We split the party, and then you're like, peace.
Peace out, yo.
That's my plan all along. Split the party, get them all dead.
Actually, Izzy and Jiggy would probably work well together, right? Because they're both rogues, so they're
Yeah, they would feed off each other essentially.
Well, rogues work well with anyone else in melee, but yeah.
Oh my god, I have a reach weapon. This is perfect.
Yeah, you can hit stuff from up on top of them. Yes. Everybody give me some initiatives.
Come on.
That's a lot better.
Oh my god, I rolled a 2 and a 3 on initiative. What is this?
Yay! We make a complete set.
I got an 8.
I got
What are the odds
Total?
on this?
An 8 on the dice.
I got 4 plus 4 is 8.
Nice. I got 1 plus 7.
32.
Rogues! Gaddy?
12.
But then again, I probably would be restricted to tax initiative
Just because of the initiative
because
modifier.
Alright.
Pretty easy that they beat us, but by
Yeah.
1.
As you,
Could have been like one more.
are you guys trying to sneak up on their ambush point? Or are you just like
It's no,
charging in there?
it probably wouldn't hurt to try and sneak up. I mean, if we fail.
Try, but like,
I mean,
I
you got a
sincerely doubt
bugbear
we'll be able to
on me
sneak.
on one side.
yeah,
I
like
hang back just a bit.
I will freely say if you try to sneak and fail,
they will end up getting the drop on you.
Oh.
If you succeed at sneaking, you get a surprise round. If you fail,
Nope.
no surprise
Yeah,
round. If
no.
you just charge up, it's just
Just charge.
Not even gonna bother.
Just charge.
Alright.
Not even gonna care. Let's do this.
All right.
Let's do this. Leroy.
All right. So you guys run up the sides of the ravine, charging into There's little brushes and tree line around. You come charging into what looks like a group of. They look like hobgoblins actually, who are in robes. There's actually one on either side, and they have little staffs. They go.
Do we?
But also with them is each of them has a huge hulking thing. It looks like mud called up and formed into shape, like some sort of golem, which appears to be defending them. So each side has what is actually a hobgoblin war mage and a clay golem.
Lovely.
So Jiggy is up first.
Alright.
Both hobgoblins have their clay golem next to them.
I am going to shoot one of them with one of my repeater crossbows and have Tack charge forward.
Well, Tack decides what he's doing on his own,
Oh, of
and he
course.
is in fact charging forward. Club overhead.
Almost hitting you in the
I was
head.
gonna say,
What are
narrowly
you shooting
avoiding.
at?
The wizard.
Okay.
Or what I would assume might be a wizard. Maybe more sorcery or whatever. Alright. That is 11. Yeah, so 11 versus AC.
No. Right. Tak runs forward with his club. The golem moves and intercepts, getting in the way. Tak does not hit the golem. He hits the club against it and just goes boom. Does not seem to have accomplished much. And casters. Time for casters to shoot people in the face, because it's what they do.
I really should have done Fey Heritage.
One of them is going to launch a fire blast at you, Jiggy. It's only 13 physical defense. And on Tak is an 18 physical defense, which hits Tak. So Tak is going to take 10. And Tak loses his next move action as he starts getting a hot foot and goes, ah, ah, ah! Sets Tak's feet on fire. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ravine, Regolith and Doc, a hobgoblin, is going to take a shot at each of you. 23 physical defense on you, Regolith, and only 14 on you, Doc.
Misses.
Right, Regolith, you take 10 fire damage, and you lose your next move action.
Okay. God, come on.
Gaddy!
Alright, well, Gaddy's going to charge up behind the bugbear and his riding companion.
Yep,
And try
there's
and
a big clay goal.
And-
Tussling with it.
vault over them, using it acrobatically vault over them. Shall roll this.
Two on the dice.
Fails.
Do you land in my
Acrobatic.
thing?
No, what actually happens is she goes to try and run up Pashak and jump off. The clay golem goes catch, and goes wham!
Yep.
And slams you down on top of Tak. And you
Take some damage.
are going to take only 1 point of damage for being grabbed. You
Tak is
brace
fuzzy.
for impact. Tak takes 9 points of damage.
Oh, Tack.
Ow. Well,
Well, your armor
do I-
attack has got wood.
Yes.
do I
We
get
do
to-
need to keep him alive.
yes. Do I still get to attack?
Yes.
Alright.
And it actually smashes the little carriage you're riding around in, so you
Oh.
tumble out of the ground.
Sorry. So, Gaddy kind of like pushes off Tag and then whips out the mace.
Terrifying thing.
Yeah, she was gonna go after the mage, but I'm thinking now the golem is the one she's gonna have to
You
deal
still
with.
have Loskin's ability.
Oh,
The mage is
The,
nearby.
like the
yeah,
this
like I
lash
can
out the
still,
tongue.
snake out
I
thing.
can still,
Still snake him.
yeah, I'm more likely to hit him also.
Does the
and
tongue
make
pull
him
people
back
in
up.
too?
It pulled in wraiths sometimes.
When it killed it, it pulled him in.
You're not sure if that's an innate ability it does. You certainly don't seem to have control over it doing that.
He's gonna still go
Yeah,
for
just
the
bring
wizard
someone
then.
in and
He's
then
gonna try and
use combat range.
slip between the two of them and get at the mage.
Wow.
Okay, this die is never being used again.
There's another
And
two.
I do have comeback strike, so I get to attack again using the other purple die. Do not fail me as well.
Is it furnace bound?
Crit fail! Furnace bound it is. Wow. The tongue whips out, snaps. The hobgoblin actually hits it with his staff in midair. It wraps around the staff. He goes, gets his staff back, so the tongue snaps back. Alright. Big giant jerks.
Gaddy's just like, what the hell is happening to me?
Alright. The clay golem is going to use bare, brutal hands on Tak. That is 26 AC for 36 damage.
Oh,
He
jeez.
grabs Talk and tears Talk's head off.
Talk.
Talk, no!
Oh.
The other one
It's like
Well-
Krusty, would he have died even if I
is
hadn't
going
snapped
to
him?
charge forward,
Probably.
towards Regolith and Doc.
Yep,
Either of you can choose to intercept him if you wish.
I'll take it.
Alright, so you're running ahead and getting his way.
Well, I don't have a move action.
Oh, that's true. Intercepting is not technically a move action. It would basically be the equivalent of pushing Doc behind you.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
He's gonna go and try and punch you right in the face.
Bring
That is only 18 AC.
Does not hit.
Alright. You lean back just as this giant earthen fist swings past, whistling through the air. Regolith.
Okie dokie.
You
You're
are
getting a spell.
engaged with a giant jerk.
You're getting a chaos bolt straight to the face. Where's my d20? I'm blinded. Crit! Yes!
You're lucky because they have an ability called Ignore Attack 11 or better. If you don't roll 11 or better on the attack against the golem, they does nothing.
23, so 46. Now let's see what kind of... That would be thunder damage. And
Bunch
I
of
also get a
earthen mud starts rattling and shaking around.
extra 9 damage
Right.
from my chaotic benefit.
And a bunch of the earthen mud starts shaking around, and a couple of little clay plates crack and split apart, revealing some weird glowing interior.
Energy must feed.
That one is staggered. Doc.
Murder him.
I'm wondering, what do I know about clay golems?
You're a dwarf, actually. You would know a fair amount of them. They're people made out of clay. Rumor has it that dwarfs are immune to the curse of clay golems because gods made dwarves out of stone instead of clay. Their attack, Bare Brutal Hands, deals 36 damage and has Cursed Wound. A non-dwarf creature damaged by a clay golem cannot be healed to above half its maximum hit points till after the battle.
Oh god.
So they nerf healing. They are immune to any kind of effect. So dazed, stunned, weakened, ongoing damage, none of those apply to them. And they have Ignore Attacks 11 or better. You need to roll 11 or better on the die to do anything to them. Yep.
If I managed to make one fall over the ravine, would it be able to climb back up?
Assuming it survived the fall, it could try.
Like
They're
would
they're
it-
strong. Like it wouldn't be automatic, but it could roll checks to try and climb the wall.
Yeah, okay. I'm just wondering.
They
like,
certainly
if-
don't like fly or anything.
Yeah, that was what I was wondering. Like if it's
They're big, dumb rock monsters.
I was wondering because if they're made out of ground, I'm wondering like if they could just bloop, bloop.
Oh no, they're not earth elementals. They are
Okay.
magically created golems
Okay.
made of clay.
How close is he to the edge of the ravine?
Pretty close, actually. It's pretty narrow between like trees in the way and them. They're sort of fighting right on the edge of it.
Mary
You could certainly try and get him off.
bring him down.
I'm gonna try to hit the ground right beneath where he is to try to make him.
Oh, like standing on the cliff, you're gonna try and hit the edge so it tumbles away.
Yeah.
Bring
Alright.
him down. Legos, you suck. The one time we need you to do it.
That's a 19 on the die.
Nice.
All right.
This side of the crevasse is awesome.
So you're gonna smash into the side of there.
That's why this reminds me of the episode of Weekend.
Are you doing this physically or by throwing like a bolt at it?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
I
yeah,
could-
because you're sort of in melee with him, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just like slamming the ground like that. All right. I'm gonna need both of you to make dex checks.
Okie dokie.
Fall off the cliff.
Uh-oh. Beaming prodigy, because I'm normally
Sure. Not falling off a roof.
yeah jumping in.
Can I add War Vet to this?
Sure.
All right, so I got 20.
Not falling off a cliff.
14, 18.
18? Alright. You are fine, you just skitter a bit.
Damn it!
You fall prone and end up sort of hanging off the side of the ledge. The clay golem is going to fall.
At least we're not knocking each other off the cliff.
Ish. To the
I have
28
knocked him
to
off
the
a
clay
bugbear,
golem.
but he was gonna go down the next turn.
Damn it! How are we gonna try? I guess you know what? I'm gonna go wolf form and try and do the same. Yeah. All right.
The golem slams into the bottom of the ravine with a horrifying crunch. It starts moving again, so just getting up. It looks very badly damaged. There's spiderweb cracks all over the front of it. There's some green stuff starting to ooze out of it. Escalating. I'm going to give you 2 escalation points for that.
Yes.
Jiggy and Tak. Tak is no more. Just Jiggy. You're on the ground next to a big giant clay golem.
Alright. The caster's still technically engaged with us still, right?
No, he's nowhere near you.
Oh.
He's off behind you.
Alright, well I want...
go through the legs.
I have an idea. I have a plan.
Normally,
Stop saying that.
normally would strike horror into my soul. However,
The hobgoblin basically moved away from you guys on his turn.
Yeah, both
like
he
a
and
move
I
and a
are
half
out of
away.
earshot.
yeah, we're like, well,
Well, a whole. That's too far to hit him with
feel
my
a sense
bear
of
trap on a
relief.
stick. I was gonna
Way
just reach
too
tricks.
I feel a sense of relief.
No, like he's
That
not
somebody's
leaving
not
close
around
to
to say those
engage with you.
words.
What happens was you and Tack ran forward, the golem moved forward and stopped you halfway. He was like, therefore, half of the action back on his turn. He moved back and then shot at you.
Gotcha.
So he's about a move and a half away from you. You could shoot at him though.
Hey, then.
There's also like forest off to just your side, so you could duck in there and try and hide somewhere. You have to disengage from the golem to do that.
Well, if I attack the golem, I'll get it. Okay, I got it. Okay, it's taking the bear trap on a stick. I'm going to. This is my plan. I'm going to shove it directly inside the golem. You know, it's made out of clay, so I'm going to go.
It's made of fired clay, yes.
So it's like porcelain.
ceramic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to smash through
It'll be hard. It cannot. It's like stone.
It doesn't have a butthole, if that's what you're asking.
However, in ceramics, you do have to leave that hole for when you're firing.
Alright.
Ah, damn it.
Use the mouth for that.
I'll find.
Stick it in the mouth.
I'll find out.
Uh,
If I believe right, improved sneak attack, you can choose to use it after the words, depending on.
yeah, it's when you're rolling damage shooting at it.
Basically, that was my plan for improved sneak attack. I would shove it in there, you know, get the bear trap to go inside the golem.
And then release.
Yeah. Let's see, that is 11 plus.
Alright,
Yeah.
so your attack is not automatically ignored.
That would be. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. 19 versus AC.
Not enough.
Should you add
Wait,
the
wait.
escalation?
Oh, right. 19, 20, 21.
Alright, that works.
Okay.
You
Good to know.
chip off a chunk of it with your big bear trap on a stick.
And improve sneak attack.
Alright.
Jesus.
That was, okay. That was a bit more violent than I thought it would be.
I'm debating
I rolled a
about
2
whether
and an
I
8
should
on the
try to
D20s.
just,
Come
now that we
on.
dealt with this
Oh,
one
you did your
golem.
sneak attack thing lets you add
Jump over?
d20s to your attack?
Yeah.
No, I was just
Is
gonna
it
shoot
two or
an
is it just one?
arrow with a rope
Just
on it
replace
and
my
let,
Oh.
replace
these
my
guys climb over.
sneak attack
Sure.
dice with
I
d20s.
don't think the clay
nice.
golem will be.
Yeah, coming up anytime
Let's
soon.
see.
Yeah. And I can take care of him, no problem. He's
And I don't
severely
think,
hurt.
and I don't
Seven.
think he'll be able to climb over the rope.
Yeah. Well, we got the
12.
hobgoblin we gotta take care of.
16 plus 6 is 32.
Okay.
Okay, so 32 plus 8 is
40.
40 damage to the giant golem. Clank. Alright. Casta start. And they are unhappy. That caster is certainly unhappy to be left on a hill alone with you two.
Hello, sir. Would you like to
Surrender
hear
now.
the word of pain?
Fire blast on you two. On Regolith, that is a 23 physical defense.
Yes.
On a Doc, that is a crit fail. So Regolith,
Come
you
on.
take 10 fire damage and lose your next move action.
Come on!
And he's going to move further away from you.
Quit being such a wuss! Fight me like a
Caster
man!
is by definition a wuss.
I'm also
Gaddy,
a caster!
you're up.
Yeah. Well, guys, gonna do just turn around and smash her mace into the side of the golem there.
Alright.
I thought you were gonna say smash into the side of the mountain and try to do what I did.
Oh, that's wrong.
You saw that from the other side.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
yeah. Across the canyon, you're going.
You could try to
"Yeah."
push it off the cliff. Be a strength check.
I mean, there is pretty much looks like a giant.
Maybe try
The only
lashing
thing
one
is-
of its arms and
Smash
try
it.
to.
He's taking a chunk of it.
Yeah, I was saying yeah.
Perhaps you
yeah,
could
smash
try
it because I
and
don't-
losk on its foot and trip it. Send it tumbling off a cliff. I would let you use dex or strength to try the attempt.
Okay, yeah, well, my dex and my strength are equal.
Yeah.
The only question would be because he has taken a chunk of damage.
Yep, he's taken 40.
Would it be harder to push him off the cliff than it would be to just attack him? And,
It's a strength check, so it's almost identical.
ah,
The only difference is you wouldn't have the +1 from your weapon.
yeah. So it'd just be.
I would give you +2 for it being awesome, though.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, so yeah, that's what
Also,
she'll
if you'd failed the stealth check, the golems would have been in the woods. When you went to engage the casters, they would have run and bull rushed you off the ravine. With themselves, they'd have just leapt over and tried to pancake you under themselves.
Okay, what Gaddy will do then is she will wrap
Good thing we
the
didn't do it.
wrap the whip around the things pull it out from under him and then do sort of like a spinning kick and
Pull it and then
push
try to
him
kick the
aside.
top to
Yeah.
rotate him.
Get him aside and send him flying. So, strength check it is. Are you kidding? Are you
That's
kidding?
a 2 on the dice.
Now,
So-
keep in mind, if it had been an attack roll, it wouldn't be any different.
That's true. Although you would get escalation.
You get that anyway.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And does the 11 plus doesn't count because it's not a direct attack?
Nah, it would still ignore it. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't succeed.
Okay.
You might knock it over.
well, so in
I'm
total,
going to say,
it was
as opposed to the typical miss damage, I'm going to say what you get is you knock it over, so other people will get a bonus to hit them.
it was a 15. Was
But
the final.
although they act immediately after you, so they're just going to stand up again.
So what was that? That was
2,
a
2,
3,
1,
a
2.
2, 1, 2.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah, 2, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that's.
Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Run away!
She will just.
I'm actually going to say that was a quick action to try and do
Oh,
the
quick
trip.
action.
So you can still attack him and get +2 for him being on the ground.
Is this a pity for
It's
attack
more
rolls
because
after two?
They're
I
acting
wanted
right
there to be
after.
some kind of miss effect, so I decided tripping made sense. But they act right after you, so no one would get a benefit from it.
Okay.
So you may as well get a benefit from it.
Yeah, actually, sorry. It was 2, 2, 1, 2, but before that it was a 3 and a 2 on my
Nope.
initiative.
Nope, yep. Beards. Those dice, they do not love you.
No, that's really hard to get me. Alright, so she's gonna try and, when he's down, she's gonna try and smash him with the hammer. Well, no, not the hammer. 13 on the die. 20, 25.
Oh yeah.
25, yeah. Alright.
Crunch.
Okay, yeah, so no, just 34 damage.
Alright. That golem's looking hurt. Got them spiderweb cracks going again. Weird green stuff. You can actually
I see, if you're still
tell
gonna
that the
move-
weird green stuff, like it's not glowing or anything. You think it might actually be moss.
If I've still got a move action, she's gonna, like, shuffle out of immediate.
That'd be a
smashing
disengage
damage.
check. I'll
In
give
that
you.
case,
I'll give you
he'll-
+2 because he's prone. If you wish, you can choose to just move away, but it provokes. Disengage is a check to try and do it.
To
If
see
you
if you
fail, it
can
means you
even
don't get to move.
Um,
Bearing in mind, the clay golem does 36 damage.
yeah,
if
I
it
think I'm
hits
gonna
you,
just, like,
and nerfs healing.
gonna sit my ass down. Well, not literally.
You can roll the check. Like failing just means you don't move.
Oh, okay, alright.
It just like means you waste your move action.
That's something here too. Oh, that's what people trying to disengage from me. Alright.
It's 3 on the dice. Alright, so you're stuck there.
So that die is getting melted
You
down.
try to shuffle away, and he goes like,
He's
grabs
like,
at your
nope,
foot, and
nope.
you're like, give me my boot back, you jerk. He uses your boot to pull himself back up. Grab your boot. He tries to headbutt you.
Ah!
He does not get anywhere though. That's only a 14 AC.
Yeah, nope.
You roll away, and he goes bonk against the ground. He actually headbutts a stump, just pounds it into the ground. The other one, on the bottom of the ravine, is going to start trying to climb his way up. He doesn't make that much progress though. He's about halfway up. Megalith.
If I kick rocks down on him,
Yeah, I was gonna
will it
say.
make a fall?
I would make him have a saving throw to not fall again. He'd have to make like a strength check to roll a rock on him though.
Nope. I can't move. God damn it. I'm shooting the stupid caster. That asshole.
I like that ability. He gives you a magic hot foot and then you can't move.
I hate you.
It's a good ability for a caster monster to have.
Alright, that'll be 25 versus
yeah.
physical defense.
Hits anything on him.
Okay, it's gonna do 2 this time. That'll be 28.
Arr.
Or lightning.
Lightning. All of his hair is standing straight up, as is all of his body hair, which is copious.
Hopefully that will paralyze him for a brief moment, so he can't cast spells at me anymore.
He breathes a little cloud of smoke. Ah!
How do you like that?
You're up. You can move.
Alrighty.
Hobgoblin is 2 move actions away from you, though, because he moved on his turn.
Double
Alright.
move and engage.
You could double move.
Take
him.
out the golem.
There's a golem climbing the wall.
Throw
He's
a rock down
suggesting
on him.
rolling a boulder on it.
I'm gonna chase after the caster and shoot a javelin of faith at him, or spirits of the righteous actually.
Okay.
Right, that will be 23 plus 2 is 25 versus mental defense.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Your luck's kind of turned around with that thing, hasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yes, it has. And
Roll your 8 million dice.
Yeah. Alrighty. So 41 damage,
Wow.
and Regolith gets +4 to his AC.
He's staggered. Swarms of ghosts pour over him.
I wouldn't turn down a heal.
Yeah.
No, I go ahead of heal.
Thank you.
Recovery +10.
Did you ever
Cool.
get hit by the golem? I don't think you did.
No, think so. Only fire
Do you
blasts.
recall taking 36 damage at any point?
No.
Then no. I don't think they've hit anyone yet except Ty.
Plus 14 2 dice.
What?
All ones?
All 2s.
Oh.
6. God damn it.
That's clean.
It's actually not a bad heal.
Can I
You got a
roll
golem in your face.
exotic chef to try to identify the weird moss inside?
Eat it. You don't need to roll anything. It's local forest moss. It has some shamanistic purposes. Doesn't taste very good, you know that.
Damn it.
Alright then.
You tried cooking with it once, but your pot animated into life, started running out the door from you, and you lost a good pot. It didn't seem worth it.
Your name is Crater Maker. Can't you think of something that'll make the cliff explode?
While we're standing on it?
I will let you roll Exotic Chef to manufacture a makeshift bomb and try to pull the same sort of stunt he did.
Nitroglycerin.
I'm allowing this purely because of your last name.
Use the
There may be a
column.
saving throw involved for you, though.
He uses the fats from his foods as well as
Bunch of soap.
no,
Glycerin.
yeah. So no. What is it? No. He uses the fat for the glycerin.
The Fight Club thing.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And then
You can just say the thing from Fight
But
Club.
what's the other thing you have to mix in it? It's like sodium or no potassium.
Just roll.
What?
15.
Black powder is like
15? Alright. You manufacture an explosive. You set it and try to back away, but the golem grabs your foot and it goes off, hitting both of you. The cliff under you collapses and you both go tumbling down toward the base of the ravine. Roll me a dex check to try and land on top. This will determine how many d10s you take.
The guy just kind of watches. Huh.
That's a 7 plus 8 is.
I'll allow gnomish trickery.
Yeah, sorry. 20. 20.
Alright, just what you needed. You managed to get away from it as it's falling, so it doesn't land on you. Let's see. You take 20 points of damage, as
Roll with
does
it.
the golem. You can't roll with falling off a cliff.
But I have momentum!
Actually, you can
Yeah,
roll
'cause
when
you
you
do that.
landed.
Yeah, you do that.
I'll actually allow that.
yeah. By the way, I was hanging off the cliff when he shot me with the fire.
That's a good point. I'm glad you reminded me of that. Give me a saving throw.
Although, if you're being actively held in place.
Crit.
I'll say with the crit, you can actually, using only the power in your arms, drag yourself back over the ledge.
Cool. And then I shot him from the ground.
Yep. Alright.
So how much damage did the golem take?
20, same as you would have taken.
So many crits.
Yes, treated well.
Jiggy and Golem. Gaddy, Gaddy, you need to make me a dex check to not be an explosion as well.
Okay,
Wait,
this
wouldn't
is-
we have taken damage from the explosion?
You did.
Wait, just a saving throw? Because they got 13. I got 13.
It's a dex check, but yeah, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Did you roll a decent roll?
I got a 4.
It's a dex check,
At
yeah.
the 9, it's 13.
Yeah, it's not good enough. You're going off the cliff with it.
Oh,
Now you need to give me another dex check to not get landed on my golem.
15.
Nope. Golem lands on you.
I should mention
You
all
take
this was my
26
idea, so I
damage.
profusely apologize to
I'm
the
going to
both
use
of
Heavy
you.
Warrior.
Although it is your last name.
Not exactly. This
Not
is
sure what that
your
means.
idea.
Actually, wait,
they
is-
just followed
Is
suit.
Golem still alive?
Yeah.
So,
I'll wait on that Heavy Warrior
They
then.
poorly
Just take
executed
any
something
attack that
we
hits
did
versus my
awesomely.
AC and cut it in half.
you know,
Alright.
Alright.
like, our side of the ravine is awesome.
43
Faster.
damage.
That
I
side,
am
not so much.
almost bloodied. Or staggered, or whatever you call it.
Hobgoblin moves over the edge of the ravine on you guys' side. And he's just gonna shoot down at you. Miss, and you, that's probably gonna hit. That is a 28 versus physical defense.
Yep.
10 fire damage, and you lose your next move action. Meanwhilest,
Hey, other hobber.
on the other side,
You're a stupid, ugly
Doc,
jerk.
you're getting
You
just
trying to
Doc is
draw
getting
fire?
full.
No, maybe.
That is 28 physical defense,
That hits.
20 points of fire damage, and you lose your next move action.
Alright.
He can choose to target 2 and do 10 to each, or 1 and do 20. I opted to.
Hey, hobber. You're a stupid, ugly jerk. Is that your best shot?
The Hobgoblin, having paralyzed your legs though, does not bother moving, because he thinks he's safe. Yeah,
Yes.
you're at the bottom
From
of the
another
cliff.
caster who's
Goblin.
firing painful bolts of random energy.
Yeah, but moving away isn't going to help that.
Yeah, she's gonna finish off that golem so it can't, hopefully, finish off the golem. 17 on the die! Oh, thank the gods!
You actually affect it.
Thank the lady! Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, Doc,
Don't go thanking the lady. She'll show up and put you in a maze or something.
I got two things to do.
Point taken.
Take out this
so
caster
27.
or hop down and help
2
them.
attacks.
Oh yeah.
What about the other one?
The other golem?
The other caster.
Or actually, I can hop over and take him out, yeah.
40 damage.
Alright. You actually smash into the chest of the golem, and it explodes into pieces, shattered and obliterated.
Does one of these pieces kill the other golem?
No.
as a
Although they are both in the bottom of the pit.
Yeah.
So the other golem that was climbing up the wall does this.
Okay. Pancakes.
using whatever remaining.
It actually is going to try and leap off and pancake land on you, Gaddy.
Oh gosh.
By the way, Gaddy survives this. She is
jumping
pretty
in.
much going to like football punt the no.
It is going to leap off the wall and do the big double hammer fist and try and slam
Wait,
you.
I got it. Throw me at the caster.
It's up an
That
entire
is
ravine.
21 AC against you, Gaddy.
21 that doesn't hit.
Alright. He slams into the ground next to you. The fall is going to
Gaddy
do a bit of damage
sidestep.
to him, though.
He's dead.
No, not even close. He slams his big fist, makes a big thundering impact, cracking the stone underneath him. His fists have little cracks in the bottom of them, though.
Like, I can't move.
Yeah, Gaddy
You are now engaged with another golem. Golems.
She's wearing armor that attracts aggro.
How hurt does that caster look?
Caster 2, he has taken 28 damage. He has 70 hit points total to begin with. So, not that hurt.
Okie dokie. I'm going to run at him and then murder roll him in the
He
face.
is 2 move actions away, but if it's a ranged attack, you can totally still hit him.
Yep, range attack. 19 rules of physical defense.
Yes, he's a mage.
Yes! Alright. 27.
27.
Doesn't matter. And... is he staggered?
He is now.
9 damage.
Chaotic benefits. He's very hurt now.
The chaos will consume you!
He has 6 hit points left, if you're curious. So you hit him pretty hard there.
Damn it.
Well, Doc, you're up. Can you deal 6 damage?
Pew, pew, pew.
Not quite miss damage range. You
Yeah.
have to actually hit.
Alright. He's just 1 point out of base damage range.
Yes, he is. And I'm delighted by this.
20 physical defense.
Oh yeah, his physical defense is 14.
Alright, I'm just gonna assume it kills him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. What's your modifier? Is twice your modifier alone. I think kills him. Yes, you have at least a +3 in wisdom.
Yeah, I have +4.
Yeah,
so.
your modifier alone kills him. You throw a big old javelin bolt of faith through his face. Big
Alrighty.
hole in him. He falls over, tumbles off the side of the cliff, pinwheels down into the canyon.
I high-five Doc.
Crunch.
Alright. Now, here's the thing. Do you think you can throw me across the ravine?
I don't think so, but I think I have another
Jiggy,
idea.
you're up.
Please have a golem in front of us, right?
Yeah, you made the check, so
I'm engaged with
I
him.
say you can choose whether you're engaged with it or not.
Okay. How hurt is it though?
It has taken 86 out of 120.
So 34 left to kill it.
Yeah, I count damage up rather than subtract.
No, yeah.
And then
No, yeah, no, absolutely.
inevitably, someone asks me how hurt something is. I'm like, fuck. I have to do math, you dick. I kind of liked fourth, where I could just say it is or is not bloody.
Yes.
Well,
It's staggered.
basically, I was wanting to see whether how hurt it was because I want Gaddy to pole vault me up on top of the cliff.
I would
You mean
recommend,
throw you up?
Yeah, she is very inclined right now to cause some physical harm.
I would
so.
recommend killing it before anything else happens.
Yeah,
You
I'm,
guys
I'm,
are so lucky none of them hit you yet.
Yeah.
yeah,
They're
I'm,
brutal.
I'm pretty happy to have this thing go down before I'm left alone down here with them.
All right, to then.
And I'm engaged with them, so you get sneak attack.
Yes, reg time. 16 on the die plus 8 is
24.
You hit him.
Alright.
Are you going your life stealing knife?
Yeah.
You do get to heal 10
Life
damage.
drinking
You do.
wrench.
If you kill him.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Sneak attack, you stick him in the mossy bit.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33.
33?
I think that's 1 point off kill.
Probably is.
Oh, right, the wrench. I get a +1 from that too.
That is the only reason you kill it.
Gain 10 HP.
You needed that one extra point. Helena Ironhunch just saved you. You feel slightly dirty. Actually, you don't know her that well. You feel fine. You're like, that's perfectly awesome. I was 2,000 gold well spent. Really was, actually.
Yeah, that's an amazing item.
Alright, casters are up. Time for
Caster.
Caster to be a jerk. He's probably just going to run away, actually, at this point. 'Cause I don't think anyone's engaged, but no, he isn't.
Nope.
He's
There's
on the other
nobody,
side
no,
of a
the
cliff.
Izzy's up there.
He's going to
technically.
double move and run like hell.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is able to catch him.
Looks like he got away.
Well, that's true. Well, you were at the bottom. There's no one
Or
up.
the other side.
Yeah, he just books it away.
Yep.
All right.
Okie dokie. Want to throw some ropes down?
Yeah, I literally shoot a rope down at them so they can.
Does the little spinny thing
Yeah.
of the way it's
I should
coiled.
give you that as an item, like a grapple dart.
That's sort of what I've been saying with my crossbow is like I tie ropes to it, ropes to the arrows, and so because that's the only reason I can think of using a crossbow because I have the
Okay.
javelin of faith.
Yeah.
As they move towards the rope to climb up, Gaddy will shove Izzy or Iggy, what? Jiggy over into a convenient mud puddle
Think about the thing from Banjo-Kazooie. What you call the puzzle
out of
pieces.
the way.
Call them
Hey,
jiggies.
what's that for? Killed it, didn't we?
Just grabs the rope and goes up without answering. Grump face on.
While up
Do
here,
all your characters have a resting bitch face? Because Thomas does too.
Thomas definitely has a resting bitch. I know. I think like her general attitude would probably be a little bit happier than that. But she just got knocked off a cliff by an ally.
was trying to knock off
definitely
the
has
golem.
resting bitch face.
I mean to get you.
I am going to dog form and try and pick up the scent that's the bugbear.
We'll handle that
In
next
future,
time. I'm not going to do icon rolls now.
Yep.
Because I've noticed what keeps happening is people will roll them, get stuff, and then not be here for the next session. So I'm just going to start doing next start sessions.
Yeah, we basically, my lawyer got us off completely scot-free, but now I'm a bit worried that we may have committed,
You say scot-free. You got off in the sense that OJ got off.
yeah.
Everyone thinks you did it.
We were acquitted.
you were acquitted. Everyone thinks you're guilty though.
Yeah.
I think I got a good explanation for why I would have a positive for the Crusader. I was the star witness that prevented his daughter from going to jail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That can work. That's a
You were
pretty good
certainly up there.
explanation,
pretty good.
Witnesses.
It's pretty good. So, anything happened with Merric specifically?
He did not get arrested. He didn't show up at the trial.
Okay.
He has mysteriously and conveniently disappeared.
Nor has anyone seen him at his home. Or rather, your lawyer, who was sent someone to his home with
Yes.
a pointy knife, didn't find him.
I mean, that guy just carries the knife for personal reasons.
Exactly. It's a cultural thing.
Yes. It's like
But members of my obscure tribe carry large Bowie knives to prove our manliness.
it's like the Scottish tradition when you carry that knife.
I'm pretty sure that Scottish tradition is so you can stab somebody who tries to attack you. Yeah, you're crazy. It's a tradition of practicality.
So, does perjury exist in this setting?
Yes.
I think most crimes generally exist in this setting.
Yes, lying in court is still lying in court.
So I'm doing a little reading up on the Crusader here. And I'm reading here, and also you mentioned before that he builds big fortresses on
Yeah.
hellholes. So it's entirely likely that he may have grown up on a hellhole.
I thought my teacher was kind of weird.
What is it, Sunnydale? Yeah. You from Sunnydale?
I just tempted to name it that now.
It does sound almost like the kind of thing you would name a hellhole. Just like, come to beautiful
Yeah, was your teacher
Sunnydale.
like a demon who looks
like
like
naming
the Tetley Key guy?
Greenland.
Or looks and sounds like the Tetley Key guy?
Hey, spilling dice.
Don't worry.
I say that so Trevor has a chance to take his headphones off.
I was listening to the recording.
Oh, no, you don't need to do that. When I'm doing the recording, there's a waveform I'm looking at, which will just show this giant spike, and I'll be just like, God damn it, Perry.
Yeah.
Wait, so okay, wait. How did we get out of it? Was it blaming it on Perry?
A lot of it was blaming it on Perry. There was also bribing witnesses, blackmailing
yeah.
a judge.
Yep.
I believe arranging several accidents of the prosecuting attorney team.
Jesus. Alright.
None of them were fatal. Assuredly fatal, at least.
Oh my god.
Some of them could have been fatal. I'm pretty sure one of them got their brakes on their carriage fixed. Something to that effect.
I did not hear any of this. He was a perfectly upstanding legal expert.
Exactly. One of them OD'd on something.
I'm just glad Regular has plausible deniability.
Yeah, and he wouldn't even be
All of you
phased.
have plausible deniability. You were in prison when this happened. Did you like the title I gave the episode?
Yeah.
Summoning demons to prove you didn't summon demons. Which is exactly what you did.
I know, which is why I didn't want to do it at first.
Wasn't it the Iron Haunt
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
did it though?
Yeah.
So technically we didn't do it.
Yeah, but
You really got summoned.
Yes.
I was really
Technicalities.
sure
I
I
mean-
should not have said yes.
I mean,
The upshot is summoning demons is not strictly speaking illegal.
you know.
Setting them loose or inflicting carnage with them is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the Iron Haunt has been telling us that, yeah, you know, Arankaraz taking over, you should just let him do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
She didn't say why.
Yeah.
Although I do have a sneaking suspicion. It has something to do with an axe in the vault that can supposedly kill a person, but the thing is it kills the person who's using it, which is it's
Specifically,
not really,
you can kill anything you hit with it.
I think I know how
Also,
they're going to do
never
it. They're going to hit each other.
yeah.
Quite possibly.
But that'll wait.
It literally
But the-
obliterates
the-
everything, like the soul and everything.
Oh, alright. Why not just
If you're curious for a list of the things it has killed in the past, an archdemon, a fey lord, an archangel, a god, a spirit of the wildlands, an abomination from the bottom of the Iron Sea, and the king of the devils.
why not use it against the Diabolist?
Why bother? Part of her
Because
soul
she's
is
come
in.
back. That's what the Iron Hearts exist for.
I mean, what if we kill all the demon babies and then kill her?
Then the Iron Haunts would make another one.
Nah.
Therein lies the annoyance.
Nah.
There is a way to do it. It would be if the Iron Haunts killed all of them except 2, and then killed that demon thing, and then killed each other with the axe before.
Right.
A new demon came out.
Right.
Have you seen what George Bush has been doing lately?
No.
He's a painter now.
Of course he is.
Well, there's a limited number of options for retired presidents.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well,
I think your options are basically giant pension, do whatever the fuck you want with
well,
it.
yeah, but I mean, like, you
And
can't go
permanent
out,
Secret Service.
you can't like
Permanent.
go out and become
Like-
a teacher or something.
Clint-
That's
Well, Clinton
I really want to see a former president become a teacher.
didn't Clinton
And then just
do-
go, man, I really did shaft these guys.
Didn't Clinton do motivational speeches?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind
Yeah,
of
but
teaching.
I think the thing is,
oh,
I don't think there's anything against teachers, but I don't think that they can like go work for a company or something.
Probably
like,
not, yeah.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
like
A little too
this-
much influence.
If,
I want to
if-
see George W. Bush manning the registered at IGA. It's like, yup.
And his manager still comes over and yells at him. He's an idiot.
I will say that's not. I don't know if that's currently how it works, but that's how it probably should work. Because otherwise, yeah, we should totally give this company a ton of tax breaks and a ton of
Oh, yeah.
all this stuff. And,
I've still got friends in the Capitol.
and ooh, let's say ooh, how
I like to-
convenient!
I like to-
get as soon as I finish my term, I'm working as vice president of.
I like to think that this permanent Secret Service detail is not to protect him, it's to stop him from doing things like that.
Yeah.
Right, your job is to stay in this ranch house with the former president, and if he tries to touch anything, just smack his hand and go, no. I was playing XCOM yesterday, and I got 2 soldiers named Leroy.
Nice. Did you send them? Did you make them assaults? Or were
You don't
they
get to
assaults?
pick. They both wound
Yeah.
up being supports.
Ah,
I was like,
lame.
what? Oh, come
Lame.
on.
Be assault.
Although, supports get sprinter.
That is true. That is an awesome.
That was amusing.
By the way, Enemy Within freaking makes that game so hard.
Yeah, I bought the complete edition, so I'm playing with Enemy Within.
So hard.
What is it, Slingshot, the one with the giant whale with chrysalids? Fuck that
Yeah.
bitch.
No, yeah, the whale, right? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That bitch.
I'm so glad I had mech units at that point. I'm just like punch, 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 and rocket boots. Rocket boots are amazing.
Yeah.
23. I don't know why I was having math fail there.
I'll get it.
23?
I don't know why this is not happening. 31,
Excel out of it.
32, 40. Why could I not add 2 and 8? I'm like 2 and 8, 2 and 8.
I'm gonna do you a big favor. Just right now go 40 damage.
40 damage?
There. Now I will just cut out that whole section.
Yeah, cut out the whole math issues.
If you want, you can just go for a more confident rendition of 40.
Yes, 40 damage.
Alright. Alright.
Nothing happened.
And then I will include the extra part in the outtakes.
All you listeners are crazy. Nothing happened there. There was no hard cut.
Oh, no, not at all. You're bad for thinking that.
The mercy of
So
post.
the golem takes 40 damage. Still haven't had a good excuse to use this monster. And I so want to. Because they are glorious assholes.
Which one?
I am quite fearful.
You'll find out when they leap out of a closet at you.
Oh god.
Is it some sort of visceral fear, like a certain form of snake or spider?
No.
They just have hilarious powers. I'll give you a hint. The monster in question, the reason I want to run it has an effect that punishes players at the table for doing a certain thing. Why?
That sounds wonderful.
Why? It's basically whenever a player at the table does a certain thing, it triggers one of their abilities.
Oh.
Oh dear God.